Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Get that audio under track. Whoops, I'm sorry. I took updates, and that means all my audio's screwed up. All right, better. Check. 1 2 1 2. JohnMegacycle here for me and you. Check. Okay, that looks better. Sweet briskets. When did computers become so damn complicated? Why? When was it a date? 2012 or 2016 or something? God in Himmel. Manny, good morning, both of you. Hello, friends. The station is dark because the game hasn't fully loaded yet. Ready to see a thing? Boof! All the lights are on. It loads the ship, it loads the assets, it loads the items, and then it loads the people, and the lights are considered people? So, like, when you first load a game, here, I'll show you. When you first load a game, it's dark as hell for no reason. And then it starts paused. So the people are there, and the lights are there, but they're not really there. Boof. Yeah, I know. It's neat. It's a neat thing. Nedved, good morning. Oh my gosh, so many warm faces this morning. Hello, everybody. Another episode of Space Haven. It took me a while to get online. My OBS wasn't working, and then one of my monitors, I was like, you know what? I just realized I hate your face, and I'm like, but I like yours. I like a monitor's face. I like it. Nope, was not gonna work today. Cosmic, good day, friend. Faces are warm generally, unless they're sleeping faces. Or something, I don't know. Anyway, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Okay, so what did we leave off with? Oh yeah, I wanted to get the station to its fullest, biggest level. I don't need more space. We've recategorized and re-itemized all our space like 4 or 5 times since we started playing. Not today, gosh, we've only been live for like 2 minutes. For the back of the monitor's its face. I didn't realize. Hold on. No, there ain't no face back there. I just checked. Malkador's Light? Jeepers creepers, that sounds like a bomb ship name. Alex Vogler. Space is dangerous enough. Without us, it could be far worse. Are you the military? You have to tell me if you're the military. It's the law. You have to tell me if you're military. It's tattooed everywhere. Like there's not anything. There's nowhere there's not military. And thank you for that, Tripsy. Good day, friend. I don't know why my audio alerts aren't happening. You know what? With all the trials and tribulations I've already been through, I'm not messing with it. We're supposed to get socked with weather today, so I spent the first half hour taking down my solar panels and stuff. So if my back was hurting before, oh Jiminy Christmas, you got another thing coming, Palomino. Nico, you yelling in a different room doesn't help me cuddle you, and you can come over here, we get some cuddles. Betchy, welcome. I forgot how to pronounce the name you prefer to be called. I'm so sorry. If you could tell me again, I'll remember. I've really been trying. We get so many amazing folks coming through, and I really want to remember everyone's name, and I just get Bahi. Okay, thank you. Sorry, I'm the dumb. We get a lot of folks coming in, and I want to like give everyone like a chance. Like, what do you want to be called? I'll call you McGillicuddy Slamfest if you want to be called McGillicuddy Slamfest. Like, I don't care. I don't even care, man. I don't even care. We're out of fuel again. We've sold all of that fuel. Oh my gosh. You can't take down solar panels. You need extra power to go to the factory. That's valid. But today, tomorrow, and Thursday, we are going to get hammered. Deal, call me that. What was it? McGillicuddy Slam Haven? What was it? I already forgot. You can have a dynamic brain, or you can have a slower brain that remembers things. That's how I understand it. And the problem is, I got a real fluid brain, so like I can come up with funny witticisms in like a heartbeat, but I can't remember anything, because if I try to remember, the Song of War just became a derelict. That's funny. It's a very intact derelict. We're supposed to get the same here. Yeah, So the guy I watch is named Max Velocity. That's, I don't know, probably of the House Velocity. I don't know. And he was like, we're actually, so it's like a United States based kind of a thing. And he's like, we're starting to cover parts of Canada. We don't have jurisdiction, like we don't have storm chasers in Canada, but like he's doing his best, and I feel for him. Is this the Song of War? Yeah, we're not going to go to the Song of War. Forget that noise. Anytime somebody wants a thing from a thing, it's going to be an absolute pain in the rump. So, you know, bless his heart. When it comes down to it, the Nanook. We've already raided the Nanook, and it's already infested with madness. We're not touching any of that. So like when it comes to the United States radar detection system, it just stops at Canada. Like it's kind of funny because like my headcanon is we don't have jurisdiction. Like the radar systems don't have jurisdiction to go to Canada, and it just stops. So Canada has installed a radar-proof curtain. that's my headcanon about the whole thing. That's not at all how any of that works, but that's how my silly brain thinks about it. Hypersleep chamber. Oh yeah, I think we did that just because it was for free or something. So anyway, like whenever it's happening, so it's going to happen in like Minnesota and Colorado and Great Plains and Midwest today and tomorrow and Thursday. And then he's just like, I don't have coverage up there, so I think Canada's going to get some action too. It's just never thought I'd hear a weather person say with a degree. I think Canada's gonna get some action too, which I know, whatever. It's funny. you absolutely are. Bahi, okay, Bahi. I don't know what to do with this. No one's buying the stuff I turn this into. Do you have Hyperium for me to buy? Yeah. It was actually surreal. Last night we got calm rain. It was weird. It was actually really weird. I mean, the day it's already dry as heck. Yeah. Last year, I was at the pub and I was listening to two gentlemen who were farmers, I'm assuming by trade, based on how they were talking. And the way they were talking was when they turned the topsoil to put fertilizer down for the next harvest, it was dust. And I don't know how to farm. I've played a video game. I've read a book. I can understand the basics of farming. You don't put Brondo on the crops, even if you're very convinced that's a plant's grave. But dust is bad. Dust is probably bad. Yeah, nice doing business with you, Chuckle Farm. Wait, did we do business with you? We did do business with you. Your Android Collective, right. It's a rough year for farmers last year. Yeah, it's been not great. It's been not great. Okay, back to the game. Gosh, I ramble a lot. The Bayside Express. That's an arcade machine. You've selected the Bayside Express. Okay, what do you want? Retrieve log? No. Like, we have the gun now. We have a proper amount of firepower. We can give a measured response, but it's a volume problem, man. I'm not dealing with that. Energy cells. Do we need energy cells? We have 21. We are actively now making more energy cells than we are consuming. Fantastic. I don't need any food. I think we've gotten our food to a point. Rumble much? Am I rumbling? Yo, Nico, we straight rumbling? You're coming up here? Dude. Straight rumbling. Yeah, buddy. See how awesome this is when you come into the room and you can get on your little side of the desk and you can sit here and I can pet you? God, instead, like, he's now gotten to the habit. He just goes to the kitchen and loses his mind. He's not hungry. Like, he didn't even finish his meal. Like, this is not a starvation problem. This cat has... Hold on. Yeah, you're the right amount of chunk. You're the exact right amount of delicious cat. Yeah, I'm going nibble on right now. And now you ain't got no face. Now what? Yeah, real weird. I just ate your face off because it's delicious. It's delicious. Oh yeah, we were playing video games, right? Yeah, so we have enough kabam bam for a measured response when it comes to like help us out, help us out, help us out. The other thing is, I wouldn't mind to try knocking out some of these other things if we need to. I don't know if we need to. We're not beholden to anyone to save the sector. That's not the goal here. The game has made it pretty clear here for business and profit, right? So we're trying to do that. I need to figure out a way to get more Hyperium, like a lot. And I don't think anyone's gonna sell Hyperium. Melkador, Bayside Express, Maelstrom. Did you have stuff for me? You don't. No one's gonna sell me Hyperium. No. Any asteroids to gibble gabble gaflabble? Grab that. No, I need those derelicts to skadoosh. Just get out. Just boof. Get out of here. Nobody loves you. Get out of here. Bahi. Okay. Bahi. Okay. I'll get it. I'll get it. Oh, and just as a brief reminder, we talked about this yesterday, but if this goes on YouTube, yesterday is kind of irrelevant because of the release schedule, so to keep everything like on point. For everyone here, oh, we need way more beds. Oh, butts. Butts. Okay, Nico doesn't like the butts song. The tune of Eye of the Tiger. Who would have guessed Nico wouldn't have liked that? For today, just as a bit of a recap, we have some fairly strong weather coming. Strongly worded weather. It's dropping F-bombs, it's dropping D-bombs, it's dropping G-bomb, I don't know. So what's going to happen for today, most likely, is if the weather gets bad, we'll just go raid somebody, right? We'll keep the show going, we'll raid somebody, be real easy. No problem, no problem. But just throwing it out there that if it seems like I'm not paying attention for today, it's because I'm also trying to be weather aware. I'm very much of the mindset that I like to be... Let's pull this down by one. I know it's a pain, but let's pull this down by one. Or two, maybe. I really do care about my cats and my stuff. And I do have family nearby that I also need to take care of in the event of crap weather. So if I'm seeming a bit more distracted today, words are hard. I'm so tired. It's the other way. Dang it, man. It's the other way. If I seem a bit distracted today, there's a good reason. It's 'cause the weather is weird, and I want to make sure I'm a little more on top of that. I spent this morning. I have solar panels that are loose. They're not attached to the building. I can't attach any to the building. So I've got some loose solar panels. Oh, we actually get 3 spots out of that. That seems good for a main hallway. I like that a lot, actually. I gotta finish one. Hold on, I gotta finish one thought pattern at a time. So if I seem distracted and I seem like I'm a little out of it, that's why. I love gaming. Like, this is honestly like a huge ups for me from a mental health standpoint and everything. Like, I mostly do this for the mental health and meeting new people and being social, and this really helps my brains. I guess it's still something to me that I'd love to be like something that could be like a generally instructive role kind of a thing. I think would be a lot of fun for a career, but I'm not going to get into the reasons as to why that doesn't happen. So this is like a neat little outlet. I can play video games, I can have a good time, I can feel like I'm contributing. I'm trying to provide actively like a safe space for folks, because I've made it clear like this whole area here and the Discord server and everything, we do our best to keep it a safe space. So we are gamers. Okay, we can all agree we're gamers, and that's it. That's all that has to be said, right? Doesn't matter, you casual gamer, console gamer, PC gamer, you like hardcore, you like easy, doesn't matter. We all come to the table, we're all the same thing, right? Enjoyers of video graphicals, as Scrooge McDuck would say it. The video graphicals. No one could do... Oh wait, that's not right. Oh, that is right. Get that out of there. Uglarvisk, welcome, friend. Sometimes a David Tennant is an absolute treat. And I think my favorite role that he's ever played has been not as the Doctor, but as Scrooge McDuck in the DuckTales reboot. He does such a good job. Hey, can you... Hey. Nico, my cat, my baby boy, the social contract that we forged is you can be on the desk. And you can just be on the desk. No additional stipulations of you eating cords, wires, or other miscellaneous. Approved or accepted. Nor approved nor accepted. Whatever. English is hard, man. Give me basic. Give me the basic programming language any day of the week over English. New mission available. What's the new mission? Salvage derelict. No. Not doing that. Let me get rocket turrets so I can blow a hole in the hull or whatever, then we can have a different kind of conversation about it, huh? Eh? What's up, friendo? You familiar with violent decompression? Hey. I know what you're doing. I ain't no fool. Okay, now that he can't play with the wires anymore, now he doesn't want to be on the desk, even though I was still giving him the scritches. Fine, I don't even want any part of this. I didn't even want to be here if you're not gonna let me have wires. No, it actually does have 4 orientations, even though it only looks like 2. It shifts slightly. I guess like that is what I want. In RimWorld, orientation matters with how stuff is facing. In this game, the way stuff works is relative distance between other objects. So this is a private quarters. The alarm clock, I think, can be up to 2 squares away. It's touching the bed. So when it comes to relative, like what is in the room relative to other stuff, that's how it works. When it comes to the kitchen area, it determines the kitchen area or the mess hall with, is the food dispenser near a table? Is the table near a chair? Congratulations, you made a mess hall. It also asks a bunch of other questions. Are there gaming machines near, relatively close? You know, it's all within an amount of space. If there is, and it did before, it threw up a warning and said, hey man, you can't have entertainment gaming systems up in this business. It's like, all right, well, I'll just put them somewhere else. That's kind of how this works. RimWorld, I think, checks an entire room space and says, whatever. So you could have a pretty large room, I think, if you put supports and everything. I think RimWorld's generally fine with that. But this game, if you have a really big room and have the kitchen on one side and the table's on the other side of Narnia, I think it's like, I don't detect a thing here. At least that's how the wiki has broken that down when I've read that and what I've observed. One big messy hall, yeah. We go in, we hit him in the face with a food hose, and then we kick him out. It's very efficient. It's very efficient. This is correct. Okay. So now we gotta do this. Kuna, welcome, friend. How you doing today, man? Lord Derek Storm? Did I do that right? Did I do that right? I think I did that right. Derek Storm? Varric Storm. With a V. Varric. Varric Storm. Yeah, okay. I remembered because you said like Derek, but with a V. We got there. I'm so sorry. I keep saying, like, I want to know how people want to be addressed, and then I immediately butcher everyone's name in the world. Jim? Jeff. Jim Jeff. Oh, shit. I'm gonna call you Jake. Like, I have the best of intentions, I swear. I do. I like to swear, too. It's one of my favorites. There we go, yeah. Okay, so, brother, I tried this the other day, and let me tell you, I have no idea what I'm doing. I would be more than happy to walk through anything, literally anything you have a question about, or if there's a concept that makes no sense, like, let me know. What can I do to help? I love it when people enjoy games. So, like, is there something like, explain to me trade. Like child, and I'm like, I will, like child. Okay, little baby. This is how we trade. Little baby. Anytime I say it like that, I think of the Heavy from Team Fortress 2. There might be... Oh, how's that go? Many people think they can outsmart me. Maybe. Maybe. I've yet to meet men who can outsmart a bullet. That's kind of stuff. Hey, Mass, welcome, friend. How about pronouncing my name? Hat Dat Sat. Easy. Hat Dat Sat. Rolls off the tongue. Easy. Yeah. It's a kitchen name. It's a well-known name. You can trust Hat Dat Sat, for real. Let me rephrase. I have no idea how to build and plan at all, because while in the ship, I feel it should matter how you build it out. It doesn't, and it breaks my brain. Yes. This game very much works on the premise. Oh, you want me to, Sanders? Was it Sanders? Gosh, I haven't said your real name in ages. I don't usually use Sander. Okay, hey, I was kind of close. For a name I don't usually call you, I was pretty close. Okay. Let me rephrase. I have no idea how to build and plan it all, because while in the ship, I feel it should matter how you build it out. But it doesn't. Yeah. When you start the game, I don't know what game mode you used, but, do I have... I don't even... These are from a year and some change ago. Let me see if this... Okay, so this is a good example of how building out looked for me when I first started playing. Is many of these kinds of games, doesn't matter if it's RimWorld, doesn't matter if it's Factorio, it doesn't matter. You're supposed to build really really tight and crappy when you first get it. The new technology and everything opens up. So like in this, we have our industry exposed, the engine room's in the same place, the system core is right next to where we make water, and water and electronics don't generally mix. Like, I mean, this is not great, but this works. This is a perfectly set up first start. Yeah. So something like this is totally reasonable. Oh, this was the MEG Tiberius. Let's see. What's this guy? This guy might be nothing. Today, struggling? Hope you're doing well today, friend. Okay, so this was an ugly build. But this kind of had the same sort of... Yeah, this is all solar power. This is defense. Oh, the game updated and the system points are all weird. Frank, hello, friend. Yeah, this is a mess, for sure. But, like, messy is good. Your people don't care... Oh, Sander? San. Oh, and no hard A. So I said Sander. Because that's how... Yeah, okay, Sander. I think I got it. Maybe? Actually, this might be a bit of a help. Varric, this might be a bit of a help. If you check in the lower right, and you check on... Is it miscellaneous? No, not miscellaneous. There's... Oh, here we go. Comfort. The main thing to really pay attention to is people's energy and attitude. If people don't have enough energy, they don't do combat well at all. They also are really terrible at industry, more prone to accidents and the like. One thing that's really important, and this might be the biggest thing that could be paid attention to, is the leisure time comfort and the sleep comfort. Sleep comfort is boosted by breaking up the bedrooms and stuff. I used this a lot because it was a big thing. Okay, perfect. Then you know what's going on. Yeah. So this is a bad room. It's not even considered a bedroom because there's a toilet here. So this isn't even a good room for sleeping. It's not necessarily bad, but one more person makes a wee and everyone's awake, right? This is a badly designed room. So when we look at something like this, the sleeping comfort is garbage. But if we go to our main game now, and you already know all this, but I'm just going to finish the thought for the folks, like, just joining or what has. Where is our base? I don't care about them. Show me my base. So if I go here for sleeping comfort is now significantly better because it's first of all assigned as a room, so it knows it's a bedroom. Not a bedroom, but a bad room, exactly. But this also has the things that make a bedroom a good room. So when you look at this, your first instinct, and we've had folks pop in stream and say, this looks like crap. This is a punishing room for someone to sleep in. This is a bad room. And I'm like, what are you doing in a bedroom? You're sleeping, right? We have the bedroom and the office space alone. This is zen as hell. This is minimalism zen. This is perfect right here. You go into the room. If you want to pray, do your praying thing. You want to take a nap. You want to meditate. You want to read a book. You do whatever. You probably generally want to do that in quiet though, right? You want to have your own space? Boom. Easy. So this is rated real highly because of that. The working zones are also rated a little bit differently. CO2 producer. We don't like a CO2 producer or a water collector in there, but what's nullified? Yeah, okay. But this is a working room specifically. So the working comfort doesn't super duper matter. The main thing is the leisure space. So this is a very good leisure space. It knows the mess hall. Music, seats, decorations, tables. This is a good game room. Though it's not called a game room. It's gaming decorations, art, and light. And then, yeah, these are the two things that are the most important, I think, for when it comes to building out. Is building out in chunks like this make the most sense because it isolates noise in between rooms. And then it also isolates function. So that's kind of, if for design, that's kind of what it is, how I've done it. You can do bigger rooms. It'll recognize what a bunk is. It'll recognize what a barracks is. It'll recognize stuff like that if you've got multiple beds in a room, which also is probably fine per shift. But recommendation, put the crappers somewhere else. put the toilets not on top of the thing. All right, back to this. Oh yeah, more space. I think it's a luxury room. It's not so small they have to crawl the bed to lay down. Yeah. It's not a prison architect stylized room. I've met some real weirdos that are like, I installed a mod so that way they consider the toilet a bed. I'm like, why? I'm not a good prison architect. I'm too humane. Extra yard time. Yeah, extra yard time. Let them, they got energy. If they want to get swole, let them get swole. Provide the protein so they can actually get swole and their body doesn't degrade. Whatever. Like, give it a little more extra. Of course, to be absolutely honest, my opinions on incarceration are also greatly skewed because I'm very much incarceration for no reason doesn't make any sense. In other nations, what they do is if you're convicted to having like heroin, they don't throw you in jail. They work with you to get you to be a functional member of society. That's where my brain's at. I don't get the whole prison industrial machine. Ugh. Cactus equals bed, profit. Cactuses can grow themselves. Cactuses are like impossible to kill even, so yeah. Tie a rope and throw them out the airlock. You don't even need the rope. Man, the airlock is going to be violent decompression. It saves us the rope. Not that I'm trying to be a perfectionist or anything, but like, it's funny to say this out loud. You're overthinking it with the rope. We don't even need that. Alright, how many electronics do we have? Because we're turning energy rods and electronics into energy cells. I'm gonna buy a few more. They're cheap. We got 10 large on us? Yeah, let's do it. What do you need for food? Fruits, meats, nuts. Ooh, we're very low on root vegetables. So what do we have the most of? You do need a source of rope, otherwise your food source floats away. Oh, that's so gross. Just open the door, Greg. Open the pod bay doors, Hal. Open the pod bay doors, Hal. Alright, what do we have a lot of? We have a lot of meat. We'll turn another meat and another fruit into root. That's what we did, right? I said fruit and meat at the same time. It came out as freet. Ah, yes. Freet. Just like Mama used to make. Good old freet. We're turning 2 fruits. Hi. Nope. Nope. Cool. Bottom row of goods, 8 blade feet, seafood source. Yeah. Good old freet. Watch, the AI Mechanicus is gonna come and take that into a product, turn that into a product. Rogue bot attack? We're not fighting bots. Actually, what I should do, I'm not retrieving your logs. Get out of, literally get out of here. We're gonna wait till first shift did my, hey, my thing kept. Well, that's nifty. So, Squad 1 is Hattatsat, Nedved, Nico, Zenli. I need Squad 2 of combatants on Shift 2. So, Crank is 3. Drew is 4. Katiana is 1. Okay, so not Katiana. Iris is 3. John is 7 in weapons? Whoa, okay. Big pants? Jeez. Okay, so 7. What else we got here? Nope. 1, 2, with a potential of 7 or something? 1, 3, 8. Oh, Nico. Polo. Okay, I got 2 for 2. Not Steffi. I think that can't be it. I need 2 more people. So Crank has a rifle. Crank should also have rifle, basic scope, bulletproof vest, thank you. Crank might be an option. Drew is also an option. Drew also requires... no, not a secondary. Rifle, basic scoop, armor. That's what I meant. Armor is that thing. Okay, so I think Crank and Drew are the... Iris. Okay, so who has the best zest? Wow, everyone has an equally mediocre amount of zest. Okay. Actually, you know what? I shouldn't be a part of this, maybe. It's between Crank, Drew, and Iris. Drew has a significantly higher intelligence, which is for learning. That doesn't help. Oh, when did I miss a stream? If you missed one, you could go back to the... Oh, we had internet drops yesterday, so it might have counted it as separate streams. Because no matter what, I can't keep an internet connection to save my life somehow. Drew has a better weapons, though. So what's accuracy? 80%, 69%, 66... Okay, Iris. I think Iris and Drew are 2 to come with. Okay, so that's second shift. So we could do this in waves. Oddly enough, second shift could go... now? Second shift could go now. And then... all kinds of crap just happened. What's going on here? I don't want to raid the Song of War. Yeah, I dropped twice yesterday, yeah. My character cells have turned into a dreadnought. No, you are more... You know how iron is found in the bloodstream, right? It's a little more true for you. Nah, everyone's using energy weapons or slash attacks. We don't... No one else fights with kinetics. We're the only ones that fight with kinetics. Okay. So, Team 1 is sleeping now. When Team 1... Concordia... Wow, it's not affected or fricked out or nothing. Let me guess. Salvage the Concordia? Salvaging... Oh, brother, that's some ports. Some ports? Okay. Bayside Express. Bayside Express. What's that movie called? Starlight Express? I don't remember. Maybe. Starship Pisonin? Pisonin. You don't really have anything I need. And plasma weapons, I think, are garbage. It's weird. So that's another weird thing. We've talked about combat before. It's weird that an upgrade in damage is a severe downgrade in accuracy, and it's not even the shotgun weapon. I don't even get that one. Okay, we have too many gaming machines. No one's eating food. Yo, guys, I need you to actually get a meal on. But first. Okay, do we still have that mission of, you? No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, no, not a retrieve. Oh, it's a retrieve log? I thought it was just a scrap. Oh, okay. Well, I'm willing to save. I'm willing to give it a try. Let's see what we can do about this. Wow, that's a lot of demolitions and explosions and crap. Sure. And thanks for helping out Crank with that hat. Appreciate it. He thinks me voice is lost in the chatter there, so good day. Oh, I'm sorry, Papu. I'm scrolling up. Good day, all. Yes, you did say that. Good day, good day. Lord Varric Storm said giving them an extra day to give them a break. Yep, that's good. That's a good call. What I did is, Varric, I added 1 extra hour for breaks. So I think the normal schedule... Is there a reset button? Add? Yeah. This is where there's a bit of a gap. And so what I did is I make sure... That was all. Okay. Well, I'll make sure I hear from everybody. I'm still... also low-key paying attention to the weather, because, yeah. I guess that's all I had to say about this. Yeah. Varric, so I added another hour of free time here, and then I commingled both shifts. We had, so I broke down the schedules based on roles. So, yeah, remove schedule 3. Oh. I needed 2 people that were Schedule 1 to become Schedule 2 because they were our operations and shields officers. Unfortunately, those people were best friends with people on Schedule 1. Sounds good, Hat. Yeah. No worries, man. Thanks for hanging out and saying hi and shiz. We had 2 best friends that split. 2 sets of best friends. They were split. So I did this to make sure they at least saw each other once throughout the day, regardless of the rest of the work shift. So I did something like that. So yeah, that was the idea behind that. So that's why I intermingled it that way. Gave an extra hour for breaks. A new cargo shuttle has entered the Gaflimbaflabble. Yeah, man, that's not enough Hyperium, but I'll take that scratch. That's a good scratch. Okay, did I accept the mission? I don't know what's... Did I accept your mission? I did. Crap. Okay. The Concordia. Which one's the Concordia? This one actually seems relatively safe. So, shift 1? Yeah, I thought I told you guys to do the thing. Oh, you're already in the thing. Oh, okay. Gonna lurk a while when I run back to town. Sounds good. Sounds good. Get some extra water too, Tripsy, in case stuff goes real crazy pants this afternoon. The Concordia. It's the ship of the guy. The Concordia. Yeah, I think if we do another run, I would like to try a solar-only heavy industry run. Get really aggravated about all that. Okay, see, that's... Get him! Ugh. Oh, no one got hit? Oh, Zenly got a little dinged up. Alright, Nico, pop up in the door. Cat, move. Zenly, move. Okay. No, we're gonna giggle some folks. Oh, don't go in further. That guy does not care about me or my intentions. Great. Okay, we could reposition the ship again. That might be what oh, no, he's coming back. Oh, come on, you chunky butt monkey. Come on. Oh, there's another one. And there's another one. I'm gonna throw a bunch of fire in there and you ain't gonna like me too much. Alright, this is a thing that is happening. Okay, we're gonna flank. Can Hat go around? Yeah, okay. We're gonna do something dumb. We're gonna do something real stupid. Nico needs to stay... Actually, Zenly is still a target. So Zenly is still an actual target there for that to happen. But we're gonna do something real stupid. You guys coming around? I don't know what that guy's doing and it's making me really nervous. Maybe. No, move a little more. Oh, can I not move any further? Oh, I was gonna go around and chuck a thing in there. All right, that's all right. Well, that oh, don't go around that way. Oh, you can go around. What? Oh no! I mean, we'll reload. It's fine. I was at about like 125. Yeah. I appreciate the whole stream streak thing. It's not really anything I care about, to be honest. I always appreciate the support, right? Whether folks are here to chat it up or lurk or whatever, like I always appreciate the support. So, always thankful. But I never really get too worked up about it because of how fickle the system is, right? Everything. Oof, that did no damage. Okay. Oh, this is turning into a... Oh, God, no hat. Okay. Okay. Alright, thank you. Yeah, so the way this works is Zenly is still a target. So they're gonna keep coming, hopefully. Are you coming over? We might need to get into drugs. We might need to get into some real drugs. The whole, like, ability to heal and stuff. And boost up our energy. I mean, we could churn out... this is a mob grinder. Right here. This is a mob grinder. Assuming we can get the big chungus over here. There he is. There they are. Uh-oh. Ah, miss me, dingus. You miss me, dingus. Oh, are they not going to come through now? Yeah. Yeah, you come over here. Okay, Nico being the cat that they are. No. I was going to use the flamethrower. I thought you've had a longer cooldown. Okay, well, we did it. Everyone's not feeling great, but we did it. Another one? Come on, guy. Yeah, we got bonked. But so did they. Okay, if we can get y'all in like a line formation. Nedved's leading the charge. Look at this. What even is this? Okay, Hat, I need you to search this. Nothing found. Great. Go in the ship. You have very, very little energy. So we need to do what? We need to find the logs? Ugh. Okay, Nedved, you're gonna go on a search, and then you're gonna go to bed as well, because you are also mucho sleepio. If we could find the logs and just leave, that'd be dope. Ooh, that might be it. We are the F out of this place. Oh, man. Thank you, Green. Welcome, friends. Kender, welcome. You folks are getting a shout out here. Excuse me. Green Danger Noodle has been playing Timberborn. They are a wonderful streamer, engaging, chatty, interactive, very cool. Very, very cool. Oh, that was fast. Very cool, very neat person. I love how they have their builds, and I'll say this, I said this before and I'll say this again. Whenever I've seen Green Danger Noodle do their builds in Timberborn, I look at it and it's like, I never would have thought of doing it that way. It's always cool, because like I've got a real set way on how I do things. I'm incredibly set in the way I do everything. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but what is cool is watching someone else do something different, and it really opens up my insight on how things could be, right? So if you like Timberborn, or even if you don't like Timberborn, I'd recommend check out Green Danger Noodle. I think you'll have a delightful time. I know I always do. And they had some work this morning, and they were on call, and we're getting raided, because they probably got work to do. So, Green, I hope you are able to hydrate up, get a nap in. Get a nap in on the company dime. You are worth it, and you've earned it. Somebody gonna get Zenly off the floor? Thank you, Demasked. Appreciate it. And the second person that gets a bit of a heads up here is Kenderfrog. Kenderfrog is also a streamer in their own right, playing Oxygen Not Included, and they also are a very wonderful Timberborn map maker. The last map we played was one called Jinkies, and let me get the link for it so we can share it and talk about it. Timberbjorn. It's a very good, complicated map, and not all of their maps are this complicated. Complicated might sound like a bad thing, but it's a bit of complexity adds to a lot of flavor. So, in my opinion, saying something's complicated doesn't necessarily mean bad. It was a delightful map, and I'm going to go get the link right now. Jinkies, here it is. We beat it on hard as the folk tale, and it was a lot of fun. And again, another wonderful streamer in their own right, but this is also something they excel at. So check out Kinderfrog as well. Honestly, you're doing yourself a favor if you check it out. Why is there nano wound dressing on the floor? Is someone gonna move item? What is... How does this work? Put it in a bin. Put it in a bin. What what conversation are we having right now? Oh, select items. Oh, I thought it was already selected. Accept. Put it in the thing. Put it in the thing. Okay, I thought when I hit move item it was already selected. Alright, whatever. Noodle's working on my newest one. Excellent. I'm currently testing out... Oh, I don't have a link for it. Shoot. I'm currently playing a map by the Gothic Demoness. I'll put a picture of it. I'll put a chat of it in, Oh. Anybody else got hacked? What is going on today? Oh, hold on. No way to kick somebody? There we go. There we are. Okay. Somebody got hacked in Discord, and they're going through and spamming a bunch of messages. I'm cleaning them up real quick here. Okay, should be good. Okay, sorry about that. Quick interlude. Let me get the map. It's not public right now. It is listed in Casual Tall's Discord server and the Megacycle Entertainment Discord server. Link copied. Let's see if this worked first before I paste this. There it is. Okay. So this is one by Gothic Demoness. This one's just called New Ideas. They're still working on it. But if you want to try this map, it's also listed there. But yeah, also, so to finish this all up, check out Green Danger Duel, check out Kinderfrog. They've got my seal of approval for show. Without batting an eye, yeah. Both these streamers also do a lot of, I don't like to call it like, I don't know what to call it. Let's call it crowd engagement. Because what happens is, like, I think both of them have, like, really cool little minigames. Like, they both got, like, a bingo card add-on in their streams and stuff. There's, like, a lot of engagement to be had, even without the streamer doing anything directly. There's a lot of cool stuff going on, yeah. I'm not gonna spoil it for you. Check it out. You guys are all the way back. Cool, you're done. We got the money. We got the stuff. Mission accomplished, yeah. Those derelicts are just... If it's just a derelict for derelict's sake, it's fine. If it's a derelict because somebody wants us to do something about it, it's an absolute pain in the rump. It's not... Yeah, do I just give everyone grenades? Like, don't bring a gun. We're done with this whole gun thing. Just grenade it up. Is that... I think that's maybe what's got to have happen about that. Let's see, how much money do we have? Not enough for another license, and that's fine. 3 minutes, gonna call from work. Delivery's now tomorrow. Well, might do something later than... or game night. Are you going... You're not going live again, are you? We'll give you shouts and stuff if you are. Was that the MFS Clash or Crash Vessel? The MFS Clash Vessel. Okay, I read that a little too fast. I was like, that's a very auspicious name for a ship. Sounds good, friend. Hey, depending, I don't have any plans to raid anybody else at all. If you're, depending on when you're gonna go live, I'll raid you back. I'm just keeping your fans warm for you, that's all. That's all that's happening. You're lending me your fan base for a moment. Well, that's an option. What was I doing? I was gonna do something, it was gonna be magnificent. It was gonna be an absolute tour de force, and I forgot what I was doing. Oh, shoot. No, it wasn't gonna be any of that crap. Ooh. Ooh, indeed. I would love a mechanic that if you raid somebody and that somebody raids you back, if you were in the first-person stream and then ended up back in the first-person stream by bouncing around a bunch, I'd love a, hey, I remember you kind of mechanic. I think that'd be cute. Akin to Navi's, hey, listen, but was really like hanging around. No, I need your root vegetable. Oh, I remember what I was doing. Yeah. Rooty Toots. Oh, it's almost done. Okay. What do you plant? Oh, you're planting more fruit? Okay, that's fine. I think I need 2 more grow beds with just root vegetables. I don't care about your missions. Oh, I remember what I wanted to do. I want to move the shuttles inside the base, I think. I think if we... How much storage do we have now? I think we've got a bunch. Let's call that 130. Let's call that 170. So 400, 300, 400, 500. We got a lot of storage. Okay, I was thinking another storage, 2 more bots, and then we start moving the shuttles in. What we want is stuff to be as quick response as possible. Normally, I would put the craft hangars, the starfighters, inside the ship. That makes that a lot of sense. But when it ultimately comes down to it, having the... Is it system? Airlock. The shuttle hangar. Having these inside would be actually really neat, too. Well, they take up so much space, right? So something like this. We migrate these into here. That doesn't save a ton of space, actually. But in case we want to go on a fight, I think that'd save a bunch of space. Maybe. I'll think about it. I haven't really super decided on it yet. One thing I do need to decide on is how to outfit everyone with energy stimulants. I don't want you to have this... You're in space right now. Okay, that doesn't matter. Pocket. Okay, this is all the items. So, let's see here. DSP, experience-enhancing drugs, boost good feelings, elevate your consciousness to the clouds. Feel like an alien today. I don't care about that. Nano wound dressing. Injectable wound seal with nanobots can be used with a spacesuit. Okay, that's awesome. Equip the item by placing the secondary slot in the crew member's inventory. Then, with the crew member drafted, right-click on target and select the secondary action, bandages, open wounds. So it seals an open wound to prevent the character from bleeding out. I think that's fair. We need the energy syringe, though. So I gotta find that. Mood stimulant. Combat stimulant. Ever increase energy levels and perception. That's what I want. I want everyone to have these 2 items. Bandages, open wound. Bandages, open... Yeah, okay, so we're already doing that better. The bandage can't be done in a spacesuit, so that's why this is important for us to have the higher level thing. Small breaching charge, Flamethrowers, attachment. Nothing. Cool. This is what I want. So we need nano wound dressings and combat stimulants. So I don't know where we make those. Fork wobbler. Absolutely. Have yourself a delightful day, friend. Thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate it. Yeah. Absolutely. Hope you have a delightful day. Is it it's not optronics, is it? That would be funny. Combat stimulants made via optronics? Okay, no, it isn't. Okay. I guess I'll have to do it this way. It's not a metal refinery. It's not a microweaver. Oddly enough, it's not a chemical refinery, or an energy refinery, or an assembler. It's not an item fabricator. It's certainly not a metal refinery. It's not a composter. I'll bet you any money I don't understand those things, so it doesn't make any sense. Advanced assembler. Stimulants? Stimulants. How far are we on rocket oh, we got a ways to go, my friend. Well, not too terrible. Put that up at the top, please. Oh, we're almost done. I read that wrong. Oh, I was looking at this guy. Oh, and I was looking at this guy. Basic research 100. Wait. How much more do we have to do? Stage 1. Rocket turret. Oh, we have 100. Okay, yeah, we need 100 more of that. And then what do we need for stimulants? 90? Okay, that's fine. So when we get there, we'll have that. Oh, I didn't find where the other thing probably needs some crazy crap I'll never have, right? Not alien enzyme. It's super duper not that. Looking for the nanosutures or whatever it's called. Nope, that's optronics. Oh, nano wound dressing. Oh, it's the next thing. Hot diggity daffodil. Look at that. Well, look at that. Okay, so that's easy enough. We require 1 human corpse. That's robot storage. Okay, autopsy, settings. Okay, we're not butchering humans anymore. That's great. We just haven't gotten into combat? We need to now we need to liberate a derelict that has people that have expired on it. I was not convinced I saw anything in the Song of War. This all looks like straight up nightmare juice, but maybe we go give it a try? You're asleep. You're all tired. Yeah, because you're about to go to bed. Okay. We need to find one human bidet. Bidet. We need a bigger game station area for sure. This is crazy. How we doing on our disciplines? Man, 100 on fuel? That's awesome. We're 100 on fuel and we're 100 on metals. Freaking great, man. Super duper. Oh, Gork Wobbler, thank you very much for the follow. I don't know why my audio stuff isn't working. I'm so sorry. I appreciate all your support, I really do. I would say it's not my fault I'm dumb, but it's directly relatable to what's going on in my brain, so I'm so sorry. But thank you very much, I really appreciate the support. Plant, ad infinitum. You're working, we're one more, we removed one more out of that, and we're moving one more fruit out of that. Where's Zenny? Mining? Okay, that tracks. Jeez. The NPCs are just defending this sector with absolute resolve. It's absolutely crazy how much they're just running and gunning. Okay, Bayside Express, we've already traded with you. We've already traded with you. Clash. Does anyone have... I'm a little short on root vegetables. You sell it as a markup. That's probably fine. Ooh. Yes, thank you. I don't think I need much. We're still trying to normalize how much we're producing versus consumption. I probably could get rid of yet another meat and yet another fruit to take care of everything else. Critical resource low, water. I find that insanely hard to believe. No, if. Let's say 20. We were doing 10 before. And this is considered industry? Yeah, I don't think there's any way to say specifically this is better. We already tried the Concordia, didn't we? Twice? Once? Yeah, I'm not rolling dice on that again. I'd roll dice on the Nanook? No-Nook? I don't know how to pronounce that word. Maybe Nanook? Hi, Nico. Is those words how you summon a cat? Yeah, hi. You're a cat. I think the cats are realizing the weather's gonna be real wacky tobacco today. Let's get the weather thing back up here. In April, it was absolutely wild seeing a live weather thing in the United States where there were more tornado warnings than severe weather warnings. Severe weather's more like lightning and wind and hail, but tornado specifically is for specifically a tornado warning. It was wild. It was absolutely wild. Okay. Do we have a crew now? No, everyone's still kind of low-key busy. That's fine. I'd rather my crew be busy with stuff I need, like mining, rather than throw a risk and be like, we might get something on a derelict. We might. We might also fail and have to leave or whatever. So I'd rather than work on minerals and mining and stuff like that I know will give us a kickback. I know there's money to be had there. Okay, where are we at? I thought you guys left hours ago. No? Still hanging around? I mean, you're welcome to stay. You've got all the starfighters a boy could wish for. And this one gets root, plant. And that's all done? Oh no, we got one more meat we're switching over. Yeah. Oh, another new cargo shuttle? Aw, yes. Transfer. All the stuff. Do the thing. Thank you. Oh, we're about to buy another contract. 25 large? Yeah, man. You can go away. Oh, what was this one called? They all have neat names. What's this one called? Elsie? Eh. I like the other. What was the other one called? Chungus? The mighty Chungus. I find that hilarious. In the words of Jane Cobb, hilarious. Give me my reward. Hilarious. I don't know what it is. I can't even pin like what that accent is from or whatever, but just I really like the pulling of the first vowel. Reward. Hilarious. Destruction. Get in there. Yeah. From Jane Cobb's from Firefly. And then, of course, who could forget the Song of Jane? I'll take this. That's money. I thought I saw another derelict. I'll take this. Thank you. I'll take that. Thank you. That's the Song of War. The CS, so it's civilian ship, the Hamburg, which has been annihilated. Holy crap. How many? Oh, the 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. There are 16, 17? There are 17. 17. It's the count from Sesame Street. There are 17 starfighters in this sector. 18 that are not even mine. Why am I not bothering with starfighters? Because everyone loves us? And that was the end of that sentence. Everyone likes our butts. Okay, what do you want? Is it retrieve log from the Hamburg? Okay, Okay, this was the Hamburg, just to make sure. It is. It's a really small ship, so I think this is going to be trivial. Yeah, we'll do something like this because I can pound that out into more fuel, I guess. Yeah, alright. Who's available here? First shift is busy gaming, as they should, I guess. You don't win friends with salad. You don't win friends. Ninja Pizza Warriors. Filibuster Mister. I think Filibuster... What was that? Filibuster Hustler? I think that's Ace Attorney. There's a bunch of games like they can play and it pops up little words, and I think they're all parodies of other video games. So Filibuster Hustler, I think, is Ace Attorney. Super Geezer World, I'm assuming, is Super Mario World. Pizza Ninja Warriors, I think, is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Right. I'm working through the list. I didn't look it up, so that's kind of what I'm working on. Okay, so I want you to start, like, here. Actually, can you back off a bit? Yeah. Range is our advantage. So something like that would be preferable. Let's go and accept the mission. Was it Clash? Sharif don't like it. Rock the Casbah. Rock the Casbah. The Sharif don't like it. I can't do... My pipes are all messed up. I need a good night of sleep so I can get my pipes back. I figured if there was a lot of little creepy crawlies, this would be the way to outrange them. And I'm gonna now guess they're in a different room all hold... I knew it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hat, I need you to irritate the hive. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are there more? Okay. Can you chuck a fun tube in there? Ooh, that was so close. Light this fool. Okay. Nedved. Eco. Hat. Run away. Zenny's gonna stare here. Zenny's gonna be the target. Okay, that got more severe than I thought that was gonna be. Run. Run! Ooh, what a save. What a save. Okay, move back. Fight them back over. Oh no, I hope nobody bites me in the butt. I'd find it a real shame if somebody, an alien type, bit me right in the butt. Says Zenly. Yeah, right in the face, right in the meats, right in the butts, right in the meats. Okay, I think we did it. Yes! Oh man. This is exciting combat, but not for good reasons. Dice that fool, ice his face. With gun lasers. Uh-oh. Move. Aw, you got nibbled. And everyone's gonna miss. Okay. I mean, we're still thinning them out real hard here. So a couple of hits I'm not gonna cry too much about. Okay. And now run away. Yeah, buddy, that's working out real slick-like. These aren't good tactics, right? I want to make that clear again. These don't feel like good tactics. Okay, run. All the way over there. Just keep running. Just keep running. Running. Just running. Okay. Okay, there's two. Okay, there's another one. Shooter's coming out. Okay, so spread out. He's gonna bop one person. Oh gosh, now the fleet of ding-dongs are here. Alright. Just, yeah. I knew that was gonna happen. Move. Hat, no! No! Oh, you can't move back there for reasons I can't fully wrap my head around. No, just go. Oh my god, I turned into a turkey there for a second. Don't touch Hat. I mean, for whatever reason, Hat is the hardiest of all the crew members. For other reasons, I also can't wrap my head around. Oh, we're saving. Oh my gosh. That was clutch. I think for less stressful next thing I'm going to play, I think I'm just going to play Greg Tech. For some odd reason, I have a feeling it's going to be less stressful. Okay, I see 2 more haulers. Dude, this is dumb. Hey, don't eat that. Can you guys concentrate on... Yeah, Greg Tech. Greg Tech is a notoriously complex Minecraft mod pack. Our good friend Nedved has also shown me that it's also a Terraria pack. I know it's also a... Oh crap, that stunk. It's also a Factorio thing? Oh no, Zenny! Okay, Nico, hey. I love you, and you know I love you with all of my butts. But I'm trying to get my widow. And I can't do combat if you're gonna be Thank you, okay. I know. No, I know. It's an unfair world, and I'm sorry, I'm really trying to... No, I'm not going to, but I'm saying, like, that sounds less stressful than this combat bit. Okay, thank the cheese. Okay, well, now this is gonna happen again. I think I just need to bring 8 people or something. I think I just need to bring 8 people and just fill the ship with DACA. I think that's what's got to happen. Get him. There was another game I've wanted to play again recently, Vulcanoids. Get him. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think we're clear. I think we're clear now. Nope, there's another. I think I just saw another one. Oh my god, in heaven. Gott in Himmel. Okay. Fricassee that dude. There's 2 of... Oh god, okay. Fricassee that dude. Okay, that kind of really worked. How did the fire get over there? I don't think you're at risk. I don't think anyone else is at risk as long as they shoot these guys. Okay. Is everyone okay? Everyone's okay right now. Oh my god, okay. Everyone needs to go to bed. Everyone's tired and cranky and rude and mean and all the other 7 dwarfs of Snorwhite? Because she's sleeping, right? Okay. Bust a move. Get the item. You know what? I just realized something. Maybe we're not supposed to clear the whole thing out. Maybe we're supposed to leave. None of you ding-dongs are hitting anything. Oh my god. Move in. Move in. Yep. You don't have line of sight, so I don't know what you're doing. No, I have strong feelings about complex mods for complexity. Yeah, yay, we uploaded the thing. Congratulations, us. Pick up the stuff. These aren't bad mods or mod packs or anything. What is in this pile here? Oh, I don't care about that then. It just doesn't make me feel good to do it. It's the reason why I stopped playing Satisfactory halfway through. Well, we weren't halfway through. We were like, I want to say like 70 to 80% of the way through the game. Did we raid the thing? Wait. There's a little bit left. My gameplay loop in my brain doesn't do me any favors if it's make 100 of this item. Okay. I made 100 of this item. Make 1,000 of that item now. Okay, you want me to ramp up production? I can make 1,000 of that item. That's no problem. And they're like, make 15,000 of that item now. It's like, oh, come on. That's not fun. That's not fun. In my opinion, that's not fun at all. But that's my 2 cents. So I kind of feel like Greg Tech, especially playing it alone, would just be like, you figured out temporary thing. Now, temporary thing plus. It's just like, I don't. Yeah. Hat passed out. Someone needs to get Hat. Someone, I mean, Hat has full oxygen. They could take a little space nap. That's fine. There we go. Now they're back up. More cargo. Again, other people's brains are wired differently, and I get that. I'm not. This is never a conversation of this is bad and you're bad if you like it. That's never the case. But I recognize the kind of animal I am, and yeah. I don't know. Is this another new cargo? Is this another new cargo? Okay, that's Elise, LC that faded away. Yep. It's fine, that's fine. I'll watch someone else play. Yeah, I tried pies. It was the same kind of thing. Oh, you need 7 molecules of hydrogen trioxidine chloride formula. You have 6. You have 2 molecules of whatever word I just said. Eh. Also, Terraria! It's been 8 seconds. We can say it legally. We can say it legally. Alright, so that worked out. That worked out pretty well, I'd say. Pleased with service, and what a service. Oh, you're still here? You're still here? Have we traded with the Hapless Gambit yet? I honestly want all that. We have a lot of money. Holy buckets. We have so much monster meat! Where did we get so much monster meat? Oh, we can use some more IV fluid. I'm not making IV fluid because so many people are bringing IV fluid, it doesn't matter. And we have 23 IV fluids, so I too prefer if somebody else plays. That's why I recommend it. Oh, you mastermind. Absolute. You're going to be a supervillain someday. I knew it. I knew the moment you said hello, I knew it. Cosmic Turtle is going to be a real mastermind someday. And not even like for evil, but like maybe playful evil. That'll be their D&D alignment, playful evil. This doesn't really hurt or hurt anybody. I just want to inconvenience someone for my benefit. Ha 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 ha. Now you've got to click 2 extra times. Now what are you gonna do about that? Ha ha ha. I have no idea. Ah, your free time. Hapless Gambit, fuels a service, Derbs. Someday. Holy crap, that warped in right where I was looking. Yeah, we're just getting the rest of that. Just for the lulz, yeah, okay, that's fair. Logistics overwhelmed. Yeah, no crap. This is why I built so many bots. Okay, 1, 2... two more? Duplicate. That's fine. What is this in front of? The storage? The storage. Okay, 2 more logistics bots should be... Yeah? Yeah, okay. So what are you butchering? Crawlers are fine. Alien parasites and infestor corpse are fine. I think we went through the tech log and saw that we don't need any of that. We don't need those things, right? Ooh, an advanced medical bed? Oh, we could do surgery. Ooh, buddy, hey. I know... I know my queue is out of control, and it just, but I want this, and I want this, and I want this, and it'll happen. It'll happen. We need the wound dressing. Okay, the wound dressing. So it's stimulants, wound dressing, advanced medical bed after the rocket turret. I legitimately have the hiccups. I legitimately want more research stations. If we have any downtime, research is a happening. Yeah, logistics overwhelmed. To fix this situation, ensure that there's enough free storage space, increase logistics priority for fuel members, pause non-critical production, give your crew time to work on carrying resources to storages. Blarg. Yes, the old blarg. Well, the problem is we have 4 teammates down because healing, and we're doing salvage, and we have to transfer stuff, and I did ask for this mining to get done. And I think I also queued up 3 trades. Oh, what's all this? More yummies? Awesome. I'm gonna put it in my face. I'm gonna go, I'm gonna put it in my face and go, nom, nom. Oh, right. I forgot to buy a new thing. Hi. Yep. So we have one more 10%, and then everything else is going to be 50k and more, which is perfect. Oof. Look at all this. I put logic to turn the boilers off when batteries are over 50%. Oh, in Factorio, yeah. By the way, fix my power issues. Yep. What you could use is something called SR latch. I don't know if you're using an SR latch, but that's what it's called. You could use that as a circuit condition. So if you've got solar and coal boilers, you could say, I want coal to turn off until the power goes under 20%. So when it's under 20%, coal boilers turn on. The SR latch says, I want you to stay on until we hit 60% power or something. That way your coal boilers aren't on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off, you know? In quick succession, you don't want that. So you want is then to kick on until 60, and then when it hits 60, the flag resets and says, okay, when we're less than 20, turn on. And that gives solars a good time to do a lot of the heavy lifting. That way also, if you've got a lot of lasers going on, it doesn't, you're not laserless. Are we full of residents again? Dude, what the flip? What the flip legit? Do I need 8? I need 8 more beds. Dude, what the flip? What the flip legit? What's that from? Oh, too legit to quit. I think that it too legit to quit, and I did not give myself enough space. Beds in space. Is it like this? No. Dude, ain't nothing gonna fit in there. What are we doing here? That's better. There we go. Yeah, I know I'm also giving a ton of construction orders right now. Nico! Oh my goodness, just a moment. Hey! Hey? Oh, Mr. Frumples is feeling alone and he wants to say hi. You want to come up here again? You can. Dude, the only rule of Fight Club is don't talk about Fight Club. The only rule about being on the desk is don't eat the ding-dang cables. Yeah, I don't know why he's so vocal today. I don't know why you're also very vocal. Come on up. So just to be clear, there's 2 bowls with kibble in it that they can eat whenever they want. There are 3 water bowls, one of which is fountain style with a filter on it if they are thirsty. There is 2, count them, 2 litter pans, because you should have 1 per cat. That's really important in case there's infighting. That way a cat doesn't, you know, cat can mark a litter pan, and then it's not that big of a deal, like with pee, you know, so it keeps it separate. We have wet food twice a day to make sure that they get wet food in them and everything. So this cat is not starving. You are not hungry. And I'm shaking all of his legs and arms and stuff. Nothing's broken and he's not in pain. He would wince if he was in pain. Hi. I think he can really detect the humidity and the pressure, and it's not fun right now. It's very humid. I think he's just generally really uncomfortable. Yeah, so he's on my desk right now, and he's just taking a bath. I managed to create a logistics network that needs triple my overall power when under load. That's the thing about bots. That's the conversation piece that's always interesting with a player about bots, is you throw in 10 bots, 10 robots, you're like, well, I just need help with construction. Then you throw another 10, and you're like, well, I mean, the factory must grow, am I right? Then you throw another 10 in, and now it needs, why do I need gigawatts worth of power? What happened? Yeah, that's literally how it works. Cat cam? No cat cam for today. For whatever reason, when I use the cat cam, what happened? Lizzie can't get somewhere. The path to build the tools facility was locked. Where's the tools facility? What? Okay. You got me? There we go. For whatever reason, this version of OBS and my graphics driver, if I use a webcam or any sort of USB camera attachment, the stream dies. So I found that out. I'm unwilling to test it right now. Nico's okay. I think he's I think he's unhappy because of how humid it is. It's not cool, that's for sure. Or 1.2k Logi bots, how many construction bots? Yeah. It always quickly ramps up from I have a few bots just to get me by to gigawatts of juice. Yeah, juice. Do I need more root veggies? I think we might have evened out, but I did also just make a big purchase. I can't sell these interstellar sickness pills to save my life. I also have to get rid of all this stupid contraband. Alright, anyway. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Hat has... Who did I give the stuff to? Oh, I guess I didn't. It is... combat stimulants and nano wound dressing. Combat stimulant. Now we can copy paste. Nano wound dressing. So copy. If anyone just has a rifle, you have just a rifle. At the very least, I could say I did on purpose. I didn't want to travel. Yeah. No, I get it. I really wish you could build in Vanilla Factorio, and I know why you can't. I understand completely. I wish you could just duct tape 10 drones together and be like, this is my throne. This is from the height. I will rule this land as the engineer. Bow before the Iron Fist. Bow before the Iron Fist. I get why you can't. However, I would like it. And of course, I could always throw mods at it, right? You could always throw mods at it. Hey, Polo, you, right now, whatever you're doing, you come over here and please build this thing. Yeah. You're not good at construction. I don't care. Brother, you're not gonna realize how little I care about that. Do I need more I'm not adding more logistics spots. The MAS Thumpkin? That's a fun name for a ship, I guess. I don't need anything you have. I need Hyperium. Hey, it's this ship again. Oh, Roanoke. That's a different ship. And aliens detected. It's okay. We always have so many friendly ships around. It's not even that big of a deal. Please grab that. Are we almost done with this guy? I think that's done. The initial airlock doesn't get scrapped. I don't know why. If you're already derelicting the hell out of a ship, Derelict is a verb? Sure. If you're already derelicting the hell out of a ship. Yeah. Why not? Okay, my cat. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Is it chemical? I would assume it's chemical. Nope, I would be wrong twice now. Is it an item fabricator? It's an item fabricator. Okay, if less than... Oh, let's say... 5. Thanks. Cool. And we got an ad break. Thanks, Twitch, for not letting me know. It's a secret. An aesthetic syringe for making a human unconscious. Sedated. Do we need sedation for surgery? I don't know if we need that for surgery. I would assume you would want to sedate someone for surgery. Having them kick you in the face while you're trying to remove a log out of their eye or whatever does not seem like good protocol. It seems like, this might be controversial, it seems like weird bedside manner if you're... I'm just kick you in the face, watch. Dude, I'm trying to help you. Please don't assault the doctors. Katiana, good day, friend. Hope you're doing well today. I hope that imposter syndrome has treated you well, as has life. I hope that your business has received plentiful amounts of orders and is yielding not only financial security, stability, but also untold happiness for you and your family. Alright, I'm out of blessed spells for the day. I need to take a long rest. That was my last blessed spell for the day. Whoa! What's going on over here? Is the Optronics machine just getting all business with itself? Guys, the Optronics machine is just getting all straight business with itself. Hitting away. Excellent. The prophecy foretold of a person that would join our lands and stitch and knit and would wear a shirt that would be unironic and would say, "Stitch, please." And it would be hilarious. Someone please put that on a t-shirt. I'm dumb, I'm sorry. I can leave. I'll leave my own stream, I'm sorry. I need infra blocks. A lot of them. That's probably fine. 15 is good. Do we need energy? We need tech. Are you selling tech blocks? Selling hull blocks I don't need. Proud Nitwit. Oh, I like that even better. Oh, that's so good. Proud Nitwit. Oh, that brings a cheers, a cheers. Less than 10, it says. Okay, the Optronics machine isn't even running. Oh, that broke down. And this broke down. Yeah, so what happens is when a machine breaks down, it becomes less effective. So we have what's known as a cascading effect, or this could be called a death spiral, but it's not really a death spiral. This would definitely be referred to as a cascade effect. So one thing breaks, and it causes the room temperature to go way, way high, and then another thing breaks, and then another thing, you get the idea. It just gets badness madness. A little bit of badness madness. This pack is so much fun. Good, I'm happy to hear that. I actually might need to extend the cafeteria. Can we dismantle this? No. Hey. Do we have another one? What's this one called? Kiss my assets? Alright. You know what? I'll make an exception. Yes. Fantastic. Okay, get out of here. I don't need that shuttle anymore. I have so many. Look at all this going on. Sweet sassy Molassy. 7 unattended tasks, all industry bound. Fine. Yeah, we're gonna be kinda busy for a while. Oh, we have 3 researchers. It's a good one for an accountant. Yeah, it is. Some other thing about accounts receivable. That's one of the classes I failed in college was accounting. Accounts payable, accounts receivable. Fine. No problem. I can figure that out. That's not tough. Everything after that, forget it. Just... Nah. Nah. This is just bonkers. Okay, so for today, the entire state I live in is in enhanced danger alert. That's great. For tomorrow, the entire state I live in is in enhanced danger alert. For the day after, the entire state I live in is in intense danger alert. That's good. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. So what's gonna happen, like I said, is if I gotta pack up, we go raid somebody, we move on. It means I gotta just go take care of stuff. And whatever. Yeah, maybe that's the thing. Maybe that's the thing. I'm not doing anything because I'm waiting for the system to stabilize a little bit more. Not really in a rush. How are we on foodstuffs? 38 meat. We could probably get rid of 1 more meat and turn it into root vegetables. Is it all industry? Construction. Who's missing a construction job? Yeah, okay. That's fine. It's a pretty negligible construction job. Okay, let's go ahead and get this set up for visitors, prisoners, blah, 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 blah. Bonds and discounts and premiums and accrued interest and yeah. Woof. Too much for my brain. Too much for my brain. You want to talk about subnetting? Cool, we can talk about subnetting. You want to talk about money in places? No. I would take cooking the books very literally. There's so many notifications. Get out of here. I'm trying to drag a thing. Okay. There we go. Now, I don't know if I need to set the users to be able to use the bathroom because I'm not setting anything. Oh, you know what? They probably don't have access to bathroom facilities. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Let's go ahead and make sure we set that. Edit. Terms. Slave refugee, visitor, set also for crew, prisoner? Prisoner. Okay. So there's the bathrooms there. I think we need way more bathrooms. We only have 4 bathrooms legitimately. Yar, we do. Okay. What if we move this? Oh, it's gonna look super weird because it's offset no matter what. Right, we've had this chat before. And I'm not installing a bathroom in the middle of the room. That seems cruel and unusual. Oh, I can make this work. Yeah, I can make this work. Bathrooms? Bathroom? Bathroom? Bathroom. It doesn't super matter? Yeah, some actual private toilet facilities, who would have thought? Oh, yeah, because the wall has to, yeah, okay. I was like, why did I give myself an extra gap? Yeah, we need the wall. The lid. Patrick, the lid. The lid. Oh, Patrick. Oh, Patrick. What would be great in a bathroom? Plants or entertainment? People don't have cell phones. Is this a world where people expect some sort of visual entertainment while using the facilities? Who knows? All right, Nico jumped off. I'm gonna go wash my hands real quick. Be right back. Alright. Oof. Good break. Get up, move around, that kind of a thing. Yeah. Okay. And permissions. I'm gonna keep clicking all the wrong buttons because I'm super good at video games. Yeah. So... slave. Refugee. Prisoner. Visitor. Also for crew. These bathrooms are also for crew. Yeah. Well, that should be everything. Okay, so we have toilet facilities now. Fantastic. Oh, it's still getting built. Okay. I lost the narrative. What are we doing? Thumpkin. Okay, other ships are on the way. Awesome. Anything more to raid? There's some basic stuffs. Kiss my assets. That's already been cleared. Okay. We are hammering through this research. Yeah. I'm paying the price for sure. Have we had... oh, these guys have been not functional for ages now. That's great. Move... there. How long have these been not working? Wait, do I have to build the bots? Wild. Those just have not been online for ages now. Huh. Alright. Let me guess. Hull and steel? Hull and steel. Let's say. Hey there! We're running low on resources. Are you willing to help us? 5 hull blocks. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Oop. We're very close to getting whatever green is. Like full-on green. That which I am quite excited about. Dude just likes to stand. I just like to stand in bathrooms. No, I ain't gotta go. Just be by myself, standing in a bathroom. And I like to say, man, nice bathroom. There, entertainment of some sort. Here's green walls. You can have a little bit of greenery scenery. Look at that, huh? Nice. Green space all over the place. Fuel as a service. You're welcome. This is still hyperfuel, and this one's doing... hey, the nano wound dressing. Freaking awesome. Okay, is that an item fabricator? It is an item fabricator. You are less than 5 also. Cool. So I guess the idea is we commence combat when everyone's rested. We go to the derelict. We each punch ourselves in the face with the stimulant. Get all psyched up like ultramarines and just go absolutely insane? A new cargo shuttle? Delayed delivery. Cute. Alright, I'll take all the stuff. Thank you. Pleased with service, and what a service. The CS little bug. What do you got? I'm not selling you that. Thank you. Do we need more energy stuffs? Man, I can get it so cheap. $200 dues is not a lot of money. Do you need monster meat? Would you like? Would you like? You sell, okay, you'll take alien organs. Does an alien organ at least give us one monster meat? Because if it doesn't, then I'm shooting myself in the foot money-wise. Wait, what do we have? Body storage 2. Wait, oh, monster organs are used for something else, aren't they? Hold on. I don't think monster organs turn into monster meat. I think they turn into alien organs acquired and produced by an autopsy table. Okay, I need those hauler corpses. Alien organs. Am I dumb? Alien organs isn't in here. Okay, so I guess we just sell them? I don't know what they're used for. Organs of a dead alien, collections of tissue structurally formed functional units specialized to perform a particular function. Yes, that's the definition of an organ. Thank you. Maybe you use them to make super ultra fun drugs or something? I don't know. The game is providing not enough information for me to make a logical decision about Rip's fart. I don't know. Thank you. Excellent. Another new shuttle? No, this is the same guy. Okay, go away. Cordia. Wow, this is gonna be the first time in forever we've had a cleared board. We're actually gonna be alone for 5 minutes. Look at that. We have 45,000 monies. We're gonna wait for 50k, and we're gonna put that in one of the. Yeah, we're gonna upgrade to level 3. Oh man, I am genuinely excited about all that. Yeah, I'm purposefully forcing as much research as I can. I want this so bad. I didn't check how much does it take to make an advanced medical bed? 1 infra, 2 tech, 1 soft. 1 infra, 2 tech, 2 soft. That doesn't seem that expensive. 1 infra, 2 tech. Oh, it's 1 extra tech. Don't we have? We have 2 tech. Oh, okay, hold on. Hi. Yep. How much infra? We're not... Oh, we have so much infra scrap. Okay, how many infra block? Oh, we have 4? I'm gonna buy a bunch. Energy? 19 energy. I don't need energy scrap. And what about food? 6 fruit vegetables, 11 fertilizer. Bam. I don't know why I did that. Ooh, do you has IV flu? Yeah. Right. Okay, thanks. What else we got going on? Little bug. Waterloo, couldn't escape you if I wanted to. I don't know why that's in my brain, but it is. Waterloo. Do. Don't know why it's in my brains. 3, 4, right there is perfect. Thank you. 2, 3, that can go there. Thank you. Go here. It kind of feels like people have some free time, so I'm gonna maximize that out as much as I can. The Learnimatron can be over there. That's fine. I put learning at a low priority. With everything a little higher, I'd love a 3rd shift. If I can get a 3rd shift, which would be 8 more people, that would be great. Right. It's 1 square too big. Oh, yeah, butts. Okay, can we dismantle that? Nothing there. And this is 4 wide? 1, 2, 3. Ah, perfect. Yeah. Can I get the dar. You heard me the first time. Probably wish I didn't. You didn't, but you heard me the first time. Thanks for that. And enjoy your workout, friend. Stay hydrated yourself. Stay hydrated yourself. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated yourself. Stay hydrated yourself. Oh, shaking the butt? Yeah, shaking the butt. Wiggle your tail feathers. Wiggle your waggles. I can't wiggle my waggles because my back hurts. I need someone to come over here and wiggle my waggles. Oh, we can only buy up to 30%? Okay, you know what? That's fine. If it let me buy all the way to 100%, that would be crazy. That would be absolutely crazy. Waterloo couldn't escape you if I wanted to. Boo-da-boo. Boo-ba-da-boo-ba-da-boo-boo. I don't know why it's... Yeah. Sometimes I get a song just stuck in my brain, and it will not let go. What was the other one I had yesterday? It was a Styx song. It was, oh gosh, there's so many good songs by Styx. The one that got me over the weekend was Don't Pay the Ferryman. Don't pay the ferryman. Don't even fix a price. Don't pay the ferryman until he takes you to the other side. I'm gonna get a link for that. Don't pay the ferryman. Of course, YouTube adds a ton of extra crap at the end. Don't even fix a price. Don't pay the ferryman until he gets you to the other side. Ba-now, ba-now. Yeah, it's good. When I first heard the song, I'm like, who is this? Is this like Iron Maiden or something? Like this was rockin'. And somebody said, no, it's Chris DeBow? Crap. Chris DeBurr. And I'm like, I have no idea who that is. And like, oh, you'll know. After you hear this absolute slap of a track, you're gonna know. And I'm like, yes, I do. Friggin' awesome. Okay, what is the next thing we're working on? Bert Bob. I love that for a name. The guy couldn't agree on one name, so he had to have two first names. Good old Bert Bob. Bates Hand. Do you have... First of all, thank you. Second of all, tech block. Third of all, I literally cannot get rid of this stuff fast enough. Yep, take these alien org. I don't know what we're supposed to do with them. Is it like Play-Doh or something? I'm very much unsure as to what to do with that stuff. Plasma cluster gun. Special weapon using plasma cluster munitions to release smaller munitions on impact. You know what? Let's buy two of them. That sounds really great. Even if the accuracy is garbage. How much money do we have? Okay. Unamount. We have unamount of money. Just 2 ships? It's about to be 4 ships. But for right now, just 2 ships. How far are we on that research? Ooh, we're getting there. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Oh, I wonder what we could do for surgery. Because it's not optronics. Optronics is a different medical bed entirely. So when we're talking about optronics, we're talking about augmenting humans with electronics. This is also regarded as becoming a cyborg. Cyber organic, cyborg. So primarily that starts off as you're an organic and you supplement your abilities with cool little bleep bloop bits. But in this game, it's called optronics. Actually, I should find a definition for optronics. Optronics. Optoelectronics? No, that's probably about light. Optronics definition. The internet is continuously informing me that it's called optoelectronics. But in this game, it's called optronics for augmentation's sake. Surgical enhancement facility. You use optronics to do it, don't you? Well, maybe I'm misremembering. What is optronics used for then? That's how I thought that went down. I could be completely wrong. It's been a while since I've gotten to this stage of the game. Optronics. High-tech optronics capable of producing optronic components and energy cells. Oh! Yeah, so this makes... Oh. Okay, the optronics is a fabrication type. They make augmentation parts. Augmentation parts are used to augment physical beings. Got it. Okay. So, calling it optronics because that's how it's made isn't technically incorrect, but it's not correct. Let's see here. I found the root of the word optronic in diksha.org, but not the definition of the word optronics. Widely regarded as an adjective combining optics and electronics. Fine. Fiber optics, photoemissive, photoconducive, light modulating, electroemissive, beam steering, wave guided, data optical are synonyms for optronics. Yeah. Okay. I guess that answered my question, but it wasn't a satisfying answer. But that's fine. Okay, so the facility is an optronics fabricator. That part is fine. Yeah, it all makes sense. It all makes sense. Yeah, I thought optronics was the name of the device you augment someone with, but that's not correct either, so meh. He's okay. We're making money, man. Jeez. I don't know. Yeah, I'm never gonna have fuel again. I'm desperately trying to keep fuel on the shelf. The amaranth? Type of flower, yeah? Where are we at for IVs? I would love more IVs if you're selling IVs. Selling energy cells, which is IVs for a machine. The energy cells. 20. I don't mind buying them here and there, having it, yeah. What about fertilizer? And fertilizer? Let's get a little bit ahead of that, maybe. What can I sell to all the... I'm literally gonna start throwing away Energium because I can't sell it fast enough. I'm literally having a problem selling it fast enough. Do you buy Energium? You do not. I'll also sell the energy rods. It's getting desperate. I can't get rid of this stuff. Here's some organs I don't want. Here's some biomatter I don't need. Here's a bunch of monster meat I don't care about. We need another composter. We need another composter real bad. Here, I can mark up some meat. Infra and tech. I think I'm still out of tech. I would like more tech. Thanks. Soft? 5 soft? Yeah. Bye. And done. Good to hear, friend. Hope it was a good Rewarding workout. Oh, I need the composter. Right. That was what I was talking about before. I don't have room for another composter. Yes! Advanced freaking medical bed. We're gonna upgrade our care. There's no upgrade option, is there? No, there's not. Okay. Let's get on this. And it is facility, advanced medical bed. Now, it'd be really funny if this doesn't fit. That is an L shaped of awkwardness. So something like that, maybe? Yeah. You can't build here. Now what? And for better medical care, about some decorations on the wall while you're getting all scanned in, I guess, literally. Yeah, I wonder what kind of surgery. I'm assuming it's recovery-based surgery. I'm assuming it's recovery-based surgery and not like, you're missing a leg. Let's throw a bit of wood on the end of that. Remember, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's recovery-based surgery. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Nail out those two, please. Cool. No, this is big ups. Faster recovery is critical. Because of volume. Back today, how's the Asteroid Hotel going? It is! I'll give you a quick tour in a second here. We currently are finishing up beefing up our medical wing to the advanced medical beds, which provide faster medical care, more comprehensive. We can now distribute 2 Flintstone vitamins per patient now instead of just the one. You can have Barney and Fred. It's awesome. Yeah. Good stuff. Let me click these on high, and then I'll show you what we got. Okay, so that's something we did. We've had to almost triple our hotel offerings because we had 8 people staying, and there were 8 other people, and I'm like, oh crap. So we've got 12 more beds. We've doubled the amount of toilets, standard. More storage, more logistics bots. We added, what, 4 more? Something? More bots. I think that's kind of it, but that's still a lot of change. Yeah, I think that's all I've done so far. But we are servicing folks like crazy. Like, what do you need? You wanna play video games? Oh, we probably need more video games. That's gonna need a rebuild as well. Sad. Sad. Can this be put, like, there? Oh, that would be too easy. You know what would go great? Right next to the control deck, where the shields and operations are at? More video games! My crew hates me, and that, you know what? I've come to terms with this. This is fine. It's what's gonna happen eventually. And not because I'm a ne'er-do-well or anything, but... Oh, the Outlaw Bebop! My favorite anime ship. The Outlaw Bebop. How are we on food? Root vegetables are still on the decline, but... The decline. But that's still gonna happen because of how much stuff we have going on. We have so much stuff. I'll buy some infra. That's fine. Please buy a bunch of this. Oh, man. Do you want some monster meat? For every purchase of infra blocks, you also get a free monster meat. Nobody wants monster meat? Okay, that's fine. Thanks. We already traded the Airmenth, we already traded the Fate's Hand, and that's all that's here. Fantastic. Okay. It's just... If you played the ship version, and you're like, this is good, but I'd like more of the economic side of things, this is the perfect mode for it. They've done a really good job of the whole thing. No arguments at all. I've really enjoyed this mode, for sure. Yeah, just hit me up with a little more of the business. Yeah, that'd be great. This can get moved there. I don't know if I need more beds, but I would like to do 2 more. I'd like to start talking about expansion. How much hull do we have? We have 8 hull. Okay, we can get a little work done with this. We can get a little bit of work done with this for sure. Incoming ship. Do not hesitate to salvage any abandoned derelicts you find. I mean, yeah. Good there. Oh, what happened? Temperature. Did I not? Have I not been? Oh, crud. Shoot. Hi. Thanks. We must have had a micro fissure. But there should have been some temperature. Who's a what's-a-rees down here? Yeah, this should have been a thing. High priority. High priority. I don't mean to set everything to be a high priority, but like there's just some stuff that's got to get going. Our mission is to always provide a fair trade. Sure, buddy. As you've said. Okay, is that better? Okay, that got the numbers up real fast. Okay, building this out. Awesome. Can I has that? I guess I can make these rooms smaller yet. I don't think I want to, though. Yeah, I'll get to you in a minute, man. Unsatisfied with fuel service, the Ergo liner? Ergo? The Ergo liner. We got so much meat. So I have not bought anything but root vegetables. That's like the only thing I'm really trying to keep an eye on. You can have this I don't want. We must have sold all our monster meat. Must have sold all our monster meat. Do I need more energy cells? I've been just trying to buy them because they're not only used for all our bots, they're also used for our shields. We got plenty of everything else. I don't think I need anything else. Roots? Get me to 20, please. Thank you. Even if we're not 100% self-sufficient, that's actually alright. Want to normalize as much as we can. So if we're losing a little bit of root vegetable, fine. I can buy that. People are coming with just tons of stuff. That all looks good. That looks good. 2 more beds. This looks like to the right of the door. Okay, Rune, Chrysler, Credician. Okay, do we get to see their stats or anything? Wound and feeling a little hungry. Open wound bandaged. Carry capacity. Yeah, I don't care about any of that. In a fantastic mood. Resting. Okay, so it's a different thing in time. Oh, 50%. Whoa, I thought like 10%. 50% is awesome. That almost means if I take the crew out for combat, we finish combat quickly, but we take a couple of scratches. We can bring them back, heal up, and might be ready the next day. Private sickbay. Room size. Visitor rating. Visitor tip. Used with fuel service. I was just about to say, it's been a while since we've gotten a derelict. What's your story? Robots. It's always robots. There's never a time it's not robots. Always robots. Let's do a quick safety save, shall we? Yeah. I know what's gonna happen. We're gonna get punched. And I'm allergic to being punched. I got a doctor's note and everything. JohnMegacycle is allergic to exactly 1 cc of being punched. Anytime I read a note from somebody else, that's how I say it. To whom it may concern, dear the editor, I find that the deplorable situation of is deplorable. New freaking cargo shuttle. I'm gonna get my money on. Yeah. Do it. Ergo liner. We already talk to you two ding-dongs. Okay. Already did that. Thank you. Is our crew ready? Oh, actually, let's make sure everyone's got stuff. You got stuff, you got stuff, you got stuff. A broken weapon attachment cannot be used. Oh. Okay. Basic scope then, please. We don't have any. Okay. That's completely fair. Fabricate. Give me 5 more of those. How many bulletproof vests do we have? I think we have 2. Can I have 2 more? I think we're set. I think we're set. Who has, of Team 1, who has a low enough skill? Nedved has rifle. Nedved and Zenli are both at a point. What does the plasma cluster go? Oh, it takes 5 also? Pfft, okay, well. Never mind. Boo. Hero was like, I'm real smart about things. I thought the cluster banger, whatever the crap weapon it's called, I thought that was level 3, and I was like, okay. So that tells me every ship I have is full. It tells me that the laser weapons are more technical. There's a bit of a gap there, but the plasma stuff is more damaging. I don't care about that. Okay, and now we save. Having everyone half drafted when you load a game is an absolute pain in the rump. Here would be ideal. We saved this room for last. They are clustered in there real hard. And Team 2 is going to provide reinforcements in a moment. Okay, I need this guy. Run. Blast him. Nice. That, no, okay. This is me. Yeah, this is fine. Cool. All right. Can I poke around a little bit here? And back up. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought was going to happen. Oh, there we go. Keep going. Keep going. Lure them out. Oh, they can shoot through the ship? Oh, I thought the ship was, okay. Well, it doesn't matter what I thought. I thought the ship was, I was going to treat it as a wall for, like, cover. Oh. Keep coming one at a time. Keep coming one at a time, friends. This is perfect. This is great. Yeah, these guys hurt really bad if you let them punch you, but they have to come to you and they don't have a dash attack like the other biologicals. This is insane. I don't know how someone else is supposed to do this. Get him in the face, get him in the butt, hit him in the face, hit him in the butt. Ow. Are you going the other way? You cheeky. No, we'll wait. You come to us. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, now we are absolutely saving. Woof. That was a really good fight. We got a lot of stuff done. Let me guess, retrieve items of interest. Of course. Grams fertilizer again? Of all things you could get from a derelict ship, it's not the logs, it's not the bodies of your comrades, it's not items of artifact interest, it's not items of military interest, it's not items of research interest, it's literally gram signature blend of, I know fertilizer is broken down to 3 numbers. It's what, potassium, phosphorus, and something else, I don't remember. The old 20-20-20 blend. Actually, let's find what fertilizer, because I could say it properly. Number mixture ratio? I don't know what to search for. Fertilizer numbers. It is nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Okay, I was kind of close. So 10-10-10 is any stage of plant growth and is considered a quote-unquote complete balance fertilizer. Depending on what you're growing, you might need more or less than another. So, yeah. This is Graham Secret Signature Blend Barbecue Honey Mesquite Flavored 10-10-10 Fertilizer Deluxe. That's a lot of words to say. So instead of saying all that, we're just going to call it fertilizer. Go Speed. Welcome, friend. Maybe they consider it the secret spice. Oh, it's definitely... Dude, my weed. Brother, my weed. It's not... She is wilting. Please. Have it in your heart. I wish that was the case, and it's like, by the way, dime bags, your reward is not of financial repute. It is just a gigantic pile of weed. No stems, no seeds that you don't need. Acapulco Gold is a badass weed. Cheech and Chong, yo. Straight up. And undraft all. And that was an easy fight. But it was an easy fight for bad reasons, right? Just clustering everyone in a hallway. That doesn't feel good combat, but whatever. Either way, that's a ship done. That's a mission complete. We're gonna get some bodies out of that, and hopefully, we can do the hauler research, right? No, it's not the hauler. I don't care about that. Where's the chimp? Chimp walker bot. Get that in the queue. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Get that in the queue. That goes to the top. We'll do the advanced assembler later. Excuse me. Rogue bot architecture is important because 10% more charging efficiency. So we use less energy to charge all the bots we have. But that's not really what I'm excited about. I'm excited about this. The combat robot station allows us to use combat robots instead of humans. That's exciting. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I don't know if that's something that's been added, or I just don't get to this part of the game. Maybe it's just like, I'm fine with humans. We kick ass and we take names. You know, I'm not too sure how that works. I'll take that, thank you. Items in space. Get that. Get this. We did all that. Insufficient. We are about to have thing. Thing is about to be had. Right? Oh gosh, let me make sure this isn't set to... Okay, it's set to off. Retrieve items of interest. Do we not do that? Time to complete objective step. We're doing it. Yeah, okay. Make me freak out like something was messed up. Get out of here. The Outlaw Bebop. Money, money, money. How's everything here? 26, 25, 13, 25, 25. Our ore processors are going to be busy for a long time. No, Steffi! I'm gonna die. My taco levels are the worst they've ever been. I went to my doctor and they're like, okay, blood sugar's fine, blood pressure, fine, BMI. You're a bit of a chunky monkey, but you knew that. I'm like, I knew that. And they're like, there's something I need to talk to you about today. I'm like, if it's medication, I'm fine. I don't need whatever. Have you heard of Kablizablam? No, I haven't, and I don't want to. Thank you very much. Goodbye. No, they told me that my taco levels are the lowest they've ever seen out of any person. And they said, have you ever heard of someone named Steffi? And I'm like, no, who's Steffi? Lie. Right? Press X to doubt. I lied. Whatever. And they're like, this is a individual who steals tacos. We call it Steffi syndrome. Yep, those are words I just threw together. It's a person who just steals tacos. Okay, I could have sworn I had... These are android corpses. There's no more tacos. Go to a... There's several delicious Mexican restaurants in my area. I'm gonna go there and be like, dos cervezas, por favor. Tacos. Mas, 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 mas. They'll just shake their head at me. Be like, nah. No mas. And I'll just fall to my knees and scream, Porque! That'll be it. Alright, I must have been thinking of hauler corpses, because we have 2 hauler corpses. So, yeah. That stinks. That gets paused, that gets paused, that gets paused. I guess we are going to finish the assembler, which is fine. Now, I was going to complain about insufficient resources while it's in the queue. So this is why... Let's remove that for now. Man, I was really hoping... Oh, holy crap! There's no ship! You guys work! Yeah, now that we have a crew that can do stuff, you guys frickin' work it. Hi, mining. Get on it. Pleased with service, and what a service. Do we get everything out of you? Do we get everything out of you? What are you? The MAS little bug. We've seen you before several times, my friend. Can I sell you some energium? Energium? Is it 1? Aw, man. I understand that this game doesn't have any other, like, real bulk buyers. I get why that's a thing. I think it offset maybe the market system a bit much, so it makes sense why, but man, I have hundreds of energy I just don't know what to do with. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Hey, the advanced assembler. Wonderful. What's next? The hauler. Which we also don't have the thing for, so that goes away. What other nonsense stuff would I like? Surgical enhancement facility? We don't have human corpses. I need a lot of bodies to make that work. Oh, we do need an android corpse. Okay, I got 2 of those. Stun weapons I don't care about. I don't care about that. Kinda don't care about that. Oh, this. Plastics, bulletproof vest, fabric. Yeah, that. What else we got here? The scanner, the targeting jammer, and the hyperdrive. All this stuff is if we were going to build a ship. I guess I'm not normally a completionist, but I do like to have all the tech done. When you've completed all the technology, there's no infinite technology. You can sell all your labs and all your everything. You don't need any research stuff anymore. So, if we got bunches of downtime, I'm trying to expedite that on the quick fast. Do it on the quick fast. Fast, fast. Do it quick fast. Fast, fast, fast. Do it on the quick fast. Fast, fast. Oh, yeah. So, the weather looks like it's gonna get real spicy for us in about... I'd say about 3 hours. About 3 to 4 hours, I kind of feel, is when stuff's gonna get spicy, which is fine. That's still gonna be like a 6-hour stream. Not as long as I'd like it to be, but that's not bad. Just poking around here for a second. If it was just me, I probably wouldn't mind it, but the truth of the matter is my cats. So that gives me generally enough time to get the cats in carriers, communicate with my mom. Mom lives in an apartment complex, but she has underground concrete parking. Get the cats in the thing. I have a folder full of documentation for myself. You know, identifying documents and next of kin, everything in case something happens to me. Communicate with friends, make sure they are safe, and then I get moving. If it was really just me, I think I'd be a lot more Shut off the game server, shut off the, you know, power down some stuff, lock up, and sit in the bathroom and just be like, all right, well, what happens, happens. But I love my cat babies, and I'm supposed to protect them, my little cat babies. My little kitty babies, and my little kitty babies. So, whenever like this is gonna be like a serious thing, you know, I treat my pets like family. How I be. Leaving sector. What are we missing now? What are we missing now? Hyperium. To do the research. Right. That's not going to be a permanent thing. That's going to change soonish. Yeah, that's fine. You got plenty of other research to do, my guy. Yeah, it's chilling. It's chill vibing until stuff happens, yeah. There's no derelicts or anything right now? Yeah, it's just chill o'clock. Chill o'clock. Hyperium? Yep. You didn't have Hyperium for purchase, did you? No. I thought I'd check. I like the auto-selling functionality. I really wish there was auto-purchase functionality. I would love to buy raw ores from whomever is selling. Yes, nice doing business with you, friend. Somehow our relationship has become tumultuous with a -1. Hey, new cargo. Hi. Transfer. You gotta transfer. Crew combat, no! Oh, no. Who's all right here? Do we have vision on the combat? I bet you they just popped right in here. I legit did not see where they went. Those are both my ships. That's my ship. I don't know where the enemy is, so draft. 3 of you that way. Three of you that way. Another one? Snap diddles. Okay, yeah, give me the stuff. That must be the 30%. 29 carbon. Wow. Ooh, okay. They're over there. Okay. Someone woke up this morning and wanted to make life complicated for themselves. They didn't even choose violence, they chose complication. I think they're just right there, so let's protect the entrances, which I'm sure they're gonna want a piece of. That's still my ship, okay. Whoa, what the crap? Okay, back in the ship, back in the ship, back in the ship. Let them come to us. Yeah, they'll super duper come to us. Move there. I know I'm giving y'all the runaround, but up here. If anyone else, Crank needs to use the restroom, so... Oh no, we're gonna find Drew's doppelganger. We already have a Drew, and this is another Drew? Yeah, okay. What? They just walked past each other? Okay, that's hilarious. Now they went the other way. Nope, I don't want to... Not trying to talk to Crank. These guys. Why can't I select... There we go. I don't know why that was weird, but it was weird. Okay. You go down that way. So now Lyson will be fought against. And now they're coming... Oh, sweet goodness. How do they know what's going on in the ship? Who surrendered already? No. Okay, they have very big guns. Ooh, this is not ideal. Hat is out there. Gonna kick them all in the whatever. Sorry, I need soldiers right now. Okay, don't worry, we'll get Nedved. We'll get him. Really? You can shoot through the airlock? That's wild. And John died. What is this fight even? Ah. Alright, well, that was stupid. You can undraft. You can undraft. No, that's cool, it happens. Okay. Drew. Go talk to this jabroni. You got lucky this time, Spacefarer. Cross again, we'll gut your ship and leave you floating in the wind. Yep. Yep, that's... Look at him flailing! This is gone long enough, farewell. Okay. So, do I get to see what John's stats were? Oh, my number 2 doesn't work anymore. What happened there? That's wild. Let's see here. What are Drew's stats? Okay. You know what we're gonna do? Nope. Drew, draft. Oh, how do you do the prisoner thing? Free prisoner. Follow me. Okay. You go there. Man, that bites. Oh, someone is already in this room. Okay. Stop following me. Okay, well, I gave the prisoners quite a bit of berth to do, so... Is no one gonna pick up my body? Oh, we got Lyson as well, who is probably gonna die. Who is sleeping in a bed, okay. Well, we got 2 people out of it, I guess. Yeah, 1 works. 2 doesn't work anymore. That's wild. I think I was part of the 2 crew. It's right. Whoever we can get to our crew, we'll make them the new John or whatever. We'll put somebody else in. Gothic was gonna be added to our crew, weren't they? Yeah, we'll add Gothic to the crew instead. Hello, civilians. Man, that was such an annoying fight. For reasons I just don't understand, but whatever. 3 help blocks, yes, friends. Boom, all about dat friendship. I'm all about dat friendship. Yo. Goodbye, friend. And that bites. Bites real bad. Is it Hyperium? It's hull block. Okay. That's fine. Are we not producing? Fine. Hull block less than 5. Okay. Yeah, we'll get there. Okay, so... Let's see here. Drew... Oh, I'm not sure how to recruit. Chance to convert 0.1. Oh, here it is. Recruit. Okay. Well, that's... Oh, whoops. Who's still drafted? Oh, sorry. I thought I undrafted everybody. Okay. Though I have not survived, the story does not stop with me. It will go on. It will go on. Meh. Yeah, meh. I will become oh, actually, no. I'm not going to become either thing. I'm going to be used for optronics research. Not optronics. Augmentation research. So I will be the grandpappy of modification, I guess. Surgical enhancement facility. We have 3 bodies. That goes to the top. How far are we on armored vest? We're about to finish armored vest, so that goes like that. Cyber zombie. No cyborg. Roxanne. And I can't sing the rest of that song, I just realized. Is not appropriate. I really gotta get rid of all this monster meat. Armored vest. Hot jams. Okay. Fabricate. What is the difference between a bulletproof vest and an armored vest? Yeah, if less than, let's say 2, and then these can just get sold as needed. Rockin', awesome, yeah. So there's the research workbench, and there's the bodies, which we have 3, yep. Oh, there I am. Yep. Red cloak, blue pants. That's me. You're only gonna use my feet? Oh, God. Just blew up all over the place. How were you using my body with C4? That seems a bit extreme. Blows up body with explosive plastique. It's just like, huh, that was cool. Well, set him up again. Do we trade with Hope's Gone? I don't know if we traded with Hope's Gone yet. No, I got. If we did, I don't need to talk to you. What's Hope's Gone's mission? Retrieve items of interest. The ACS Eagle again? Fertilizer signature blend. For all you smoking weed types. I don't think I'm interested in any more derelict combat right now. Let me guess. Retrieve the logs. Okay, that's not what I would have guessed. Yeah, so this is a body of a body. This is just a a nondescript body. You can just find bodies. They have a name. If they're tied to a mission, it'll be like, we need to go get Frank. Frank is a comrade. They fell in combat. Please go get Frank back. But after they're just bodies, they get put into the machine. And then they have body bags like that. So only player bodies will have the picture of the person. So I knew that was me because I recognized it. Bald, red shirt, can't go wrong, right? That's how that worked out. But yeah, if it's not a player corpse, don't do it. What is going on in there? Oh, there might have been biologicals in there. The alien types. And now the robots are just beeping them up real good? Man, if they just clear that out for me, that would be exquisite. Exquisite. Exquisite? Okay, did we buy all the things? We did. It's 50Ks all the way around. I keep clicking too much. Is it 250? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I need 250,000. They would have maxed out mining rights. So what is the end of this season? What is the end of this gameplay? I think I'd like to get to a point where we at least get all the mining stuff done. Get all the mining contracts bought up. Buy as many of the shares as we can. So we need 250 more thousand credits, which, I don't know. Another 2 sessions? Something like that. And then I think I feel that that would be a really good look into the station setup. Or we build a ship and skedaddle. Haven't really decided. And that's okay too. Did we get all the bodies done? We did. Yeah, perfect. By God, it'll get done, it'll get done. Yep. I'm not too sure what the condition the ship is going to be in, but gosh darn it, we're going to get her done. It's too bad that I died. But that's okay. You know what? I had it coming. I talk a lot of mad crap. Uh, 0.5%. Fantastic. Where's the other prisoner? You know what? There's a fair chance they just passed away. I don't remember the name of the other prisoner we had. Oh well. I got. Yeah, I was in front. I was the first to respond to a pathway, and 3 of them took a shot at me. I took a shot back. I bled out and died. Yep. It was bad, but that's okay. The story doesn't end with me. We still got many more folk. Stella? No, Stella's a visitor. Yeah, Drew is the one that walked out of that combat. They're not bad. Good bravery, good zest, good, like, a lot of stuff. Like, there's some good stuff there, so that'll be Gothic Demonist, and I really want to see what's going on in here. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's why I'm not bothering to, like, reload and reserve. We got some time. Let's do some work. I'm curious to see how this will pan out. Nedved actually is not going to join this time. Yep, you're not joining. Oh, gosh. No one's health is very good. Okay. Let's do a quick save. No, I just got. I caught a bunch of laser fire right between the teeth. I want to just see what this is about. Your energy is real low, Nedved, so if you get hit one time, even though your health is alright, you'll just collapse. Holy crap. Nope. So, I don't see any robot corpses. Yeah, there's the item they want me to retrieve. Nope. Thank you. Thanks for... Goodbye. I was hoping the Daleks went on and just went all exterminate over there. That's not what happened. I'll just hang out over here. That's fine, thanks. Goodbye. Don't worry about me. I'll just hang out over here. We've already done that. Cool. Alright, awesome. Yeah, that was insane pants. You need a medic and you need to rest. But you're such a hard worker, you don't rest. You always work. See here, Nedved, conditions. Work, sleep deprived, low energy, some health problems. That'll go away eventually. My friend died. Ah, my good friend is dead. I'll not be able to share his time with him ever again. I will keep a memory of you with me and try to move on. Aw. You got a lot of other good friends, though. Oh, I should have looked at our, well. I was gonna go back and reload and look at how we were friendship, but... yeah, so that's why everyone's low energy. So, crank, wake, work, being somewhat hungry. Who was I friends with? Oh, I was Hat's best friend? Aw. My best friend died. Best friend is dead. I'm so overwhelmed with sadness. Rest in peace. I'll never forget you. Aw. Can cause a drinking binge. Too bad we don't have any drinks. I was Iris's friend. I was Hat's friend. I was Nedved's friend. Aliens haunt me in my dreams. Yep, that sucks. I was Mad's friend. I was Nedved's friend. Yeah, we already talked about that. I was Nico's friend. Polo didn't care. Steffi was probably too busy eating my damn tacos. Struggling. I was Struggling's friend. I was Xandor's friend. And Zenly also is probably joining Steffi eating tacos. Okay, that's fine. We'll forge a new friendship and continue on in memory of blah, blah, blah. Also, I need this ding-dong to be peaceful enough to recruit. And then they'll be the one who will take my place in whatever. Ah. It's fine. I thought my bald head was gonna be so shiny it would bounce the lasers back at the enemies. Apparently that's not how light works. Who would have thought? I certainly didn't. Womp womp. He's cool. Yeah, that's it. They did a good job with death. I can't remember what game I played that was similar to this, that no one cared if somebody died. You had friendship, like you had all the positives, but none of the negatives. So it was like, I ate a good meal. I slept well. It's Tuesday. And it's like, I think your wife passed away. Don't you care? There was none of the logic for any of the mourning. And I'm like, that's a weird humanistic experience. You have the benefits of a positive relationship, but none of the negatives of a bad relationship? Eh. Okay. We got some good stuff. That goes away. Thank you. We're already halfway to the next level. Yep, everyone's taking a bit of a snooze. The Indestructible 2. This time with a vengeance. Where are you? Here? What do you got? I have so much monster meat. We're good on... We're actually good on root vegetables. We might be turning the tide on that now. You can have this. Do you have ores? No. You have quatronics. How much quatronics do we have? I could use some hull block. Yep, thank you. And medical? If you have IV drips, yeah. Thanks. It's a case of I literally cannot be bothered to make it on my own. I can't be bothered to make IV. It's chemicals and fruits. Like, that's it. We have more than enough of both, but I just cannot be bothered. The CS Hope's gone. Great name for a ship, I guess. Unable to sleep? Yeah. They'll get there. It just means they want to go to bed. They can't do the act of sleeping because they're wearing a spacesuit. You can sleep in a spacesuit, but it's more you got knocked out kind of a thing. And not I'm willingly choosing to sleep on the floor. Except if you're an ascetic. I don't know if I'm even pronouncing that word right, but that's the I don't really care about a fancy bedroom, I'll sleep anywhere. I think ascetics don't care if they just pass out on the floor. Generally not what we want, but yeah. There's the captain of the ship. Do we have another derelict? I bet you any money there's one dude on this android collective ship, no, hold on. Whoa, 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 okay. Okay, alright. I'm not gonna do anything shenanigan-y. Jeez. Can't even think bad thoughts. Can't even have proper thought crime around here without the military showing up. I could actually use more medical things. I don't need that. I don't need this. I'd really love to sell you some monster meat. I don't need any of that. I don't need any of that. What about blocks? Am I out of infra? No. I'm low on tech again. No, I'm not. I think we're... Yeah, I'll sell a little bit of money. Why not? I'll sell some coin. Ear warping. Who do we talk to? The Adamant Statescraft? Holy crap, that's a cool name. I don't know what's better. Adamant Statecraft or the Silver Griffin? Probably the Adamant Statecraft is probably better. Statecraft? Adamant Statecraft. Nah, Silver Griffin. Silver Griffin for the win. I'd like more medical stuff. Nothing. Okay. And you are leaving, and you don't have any medical stuff? Yeah, that's fine. We'll get the lion's share of everything. Like, there's going to be a ship that shows up. has like 30 IV things on the cheap. And we'll build it up then. Like, that's totally fine. We gotta set up permissions. I forgot to set up permissions hours ago. Refugee, yeah. Refugee. Slave, even though we're not doing anything with slaves, I just want to get it marked. Prisoners. Visitors. Okay. And then also for crew. Cool. The only time you need to set also for crew is if you've set something else, it feels like. 0.8%. Okay. It's going to be a while to gain their trust. Honestly, I'm kind of amazed. I'm kind of amazed there aren't 2 steps of emotion. The way I see it is 1 step of emotion is loss, gain, acceptance, hunger, anger, stuff like that. I don't have this. I am mad. This has happened. I am mad. That's 1 step, right? The way I see 2 steps is you did something, or I'm mad that someone's dead. I'm mad at you because you did that. Oh my gosh, we need more housing. 8, 16, 20? We have 20 beds that are all in use right now. That's not including the 8 for our crew. That's friggin' bananas. 1, 2... Bruh? Okay, that's actually getting up there pretty good. When we recruit Drew, this guy, I'm kind of amazed it isn't also people hate them because they killed John. That'd be an interesting thing, but no, everyone's an acquaintance already. There's not direct hatred about the whole thing, which I don't care. It's an interesting dynamic, and this won't work for me. Okay, I guess we expand, we push this out, pull it. I don't know what to do here. Well, I'm gonna do nothing right now. Do we have the new armor yet? No, not yet. I did put the order in. I did not put the order in. Beans and cheese and rice, and now I'm really hungry. Silver Griffin, Adamant Statecraft, Indestructible. We already did that. Din. Okay. Yeah, the problem is everyone's going to bed at the same time, which makes sense for circadian rhythm, but it's unfortunate for the way I've got this designed. Yes, all the things. All the things. All the things. That's done. That's done. That's derelict. The cargo shuttle Tortoise. What's this one called? Cargo shuttle Space Truckin'. And you know it's serious because it's got a period at the end. This sentence is over, and now you know. Space Truckin'. Yeah, surgical. Oh yeah, we should start to think about the surgical enhancement facility. I don't know how big that's gotta be. I think it's just like this. I think it's just a 2x1, so we'll just add on another room each. Done. We're out of fabric. How embarrassing. I'm also not making fabric. It's another thing you can grow. You can just grow loose fabrics, then you nano weave it in, or no, it's loose fibers. And then you weave it into fabrics, but it's another thing I don't want to really mess with. Is this another new cargo shuttle? No. I just keep forgetting to close the thing. We're almost up to buying another license, yeah. This has gone absolutely gangbusters on the whole thing. Yeah, the staying the night, the hotel thing, yeah. It's been completely crazy. Please with the service. Yep. Boom. They just bought me another one. How you doing? Boop. 200,000 more to go. Now, because the mining is a per sector kind of a thing. Ooh. Because the mining is a per sector kind of a thing, my impression is, and my understanding is, if we go somewhere else, we lose all those mining rights. Because we're not in this sector anymore. How are they going to get the goods to us? They're not going to ship it across the whatever, right? We want a surgical enhancement facility. Yes, sir. Okay, so this is very akin to the same thing. We'll build a proper surgery room. Keep going. That looks like this. Oop, wrong way. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Surgeries in this regard are completely voluntary. You could just skip this part of the game if you don't want it. But there's a couple things I would like to actually dive into from a surgery perspective. The two augments we were looking at are... Was it the... No. Anatomical. Gosh, that was hard to say. The anatomical augmentation, which gives us the intramuscular mesh, 20 additional energy, +1 carry capacity. Honestly, I just care about the energy. Subcutaneous nanoweave gives us more health. Also good. Also good, but the energy is really what I care about. People passing out before we're able to clear a ship is a problem. I don't know how many augments we could do, but these two are great together. I don't know if you can only pick one or three, or I don't know how this works. The other one is the cerebellar halo, which we'll want to do for people that are non-militant and just want to work. So folks like Struggling Engineer, who is a pacifist, will want something like this instead. The cerebral cap gives us less accident rate, which is fine, but we haven't had an accident rate in a long time. Everyone's of good energy, good health, and good mood. The synthetic platelets were also really good for better recovery. I could skip on the recovery speed now that we've got the better medical beds, and the better learning doesn't really matter. This is learning plus 25%. If we check anybody who's been here for a while, let's check on Hat. Let's check on their skills. They're maxed out. They've done all the potential they possibly can in terms of yellow skills. They could do some more with red, but they've maxed out their yellow skills. So extra learning speed doesn't make any sense for late game characters. What we're going to do is we'll set up the rest of this. So what is this? We already have mining. Let's do construction. Industry, botany, medical, research I don't care about. Weapons, we've already got weapons in here. Weapons, yep. Navigator, let's add navigator. Navigator is important for ships, using ships. Especially we're just going to remove navigator, it doesn't matter. Operations we already have, yep. Piloting. Piloting is not for piloting the ship, that's navigating. Piloting is using the strike craft. This is directly related to their piloting skill, these starfighters. It's a weird distinction, but it's an important one. So does it say what piloting is? We'll do it this way, that's fine. E-mast, piloting. How well the character handles a starfighter affects the overall maneuverability of a starfighter. So it says it right there. And then navigation is higher skill, reduces the need to charge the ship's hyperdrive. So if you're doing ship work, you're a navigator. If you're doing fighter work, you're a pilot. Okay. And that's all there and done. Cool. Get everyone nice and learned up. Anyone who's doing research will benefit from doing research. So learning to do research sounds like a good idea, but there's not enough research for it to matter. Yeah. I'd honestly love to see maybe a handful of more, not infinite researches, but more like just general bonus stuff. Yeah. So, like, we do have a few. It's the faster charge time for the robots. It's the better nutrition for the people. It's the stuff like that is just a flat bonus. I'd like to see more of that. I don't know what would make a good... Oh, maybe... is less sleep time a thing? As an augmentation? I don't think so. No, we already checked that. Prefrontal microcontroller is... Specific skill potential level by 1. Yeah, there's... So I'd love to see something like that. Hippocampal boosters for learning. Yeah. 5% better sleep quality or something. So maybe that translates to less time a person needs to sleep. There could be some stuff like that. I could see some stuff like... Oh, maybe the old Doomed... No, not even a little bit. No. Let me check my notes. No. One more time? No. Not gonna happen. What's the problem here? Oh, we need optronics. Or not optronics. We need augmentation parts. That's it. Yar. Have always 2 on hand. That'd be great. Yeah, thanks. We need more plastic, which I think we have set in the chemical plant. Nope, we don't. Thanks. Oop, I hit escape. Hold on. Yeah, it's not gonna work. No. Okay, thank you. Good, great, done. None of that was confusing. Why would that have been confusing? None of that was confusing. It's efficient resources. Yes, I need more fabriques. Oh, are there micro... Oh, it's a nebula, yeah. Nebulas slowly drain shields. Fabric? Will you buy monster meat? Hey, we got our first armored vest. Awesome. That's very exciting. You won't buy anything else? Ugh. What a wild trade slump I'm in. Alright, I'll take the money. Every bit of money helps. Even if it's only like 400, 500 here and there. Every bit of money helps. Okay, we are out of shields as of right now. All stability is full, that's great. Game is so calm, even when somebody bites it. Game is still really calm. Okay, we got what? Oh yeah, we're out of fabric. So we have how many of the armored suits? 1. Pat, you are the first. Armored vest. Awesome. Cool. Start to get some of this stuff leveled up here. We're almost done with the hyperdrive. It would be great if I could just stick engines on this thing, but that's not how the game works. Sad, I know. The Rhinosity. Please tell me you have fabric. You have fibers. Yeah, okay. How do we do this? How does fibers turn into... Oh, I need the weaver. Resource. I don't have the weaver. I do. 0.2 turns into 1. That's a deal. Okay. How much heat does this produce? A little? It produces a little heat? Yeah, okay. Can you take all the... You can have this. And I want all this. Great. Okay. That's an easy thing. Rhinosity, I think it was. So it was 0.2 to 1, right? Oh, that's gonna be fibers for the rest of the game. Yeah, honestly. Done. We've defeated the evil known as fibers. Do I need any blocks of any sort? Definitely not infra. Do I need any power? We have 58 energy rods? Yeah, I think we're... Oh, crud! I wasn't done with that. Yeah, and I lost my place. That's fine. How about energy cells? 13 energy cells. We're good on the money. Yeah, we're good on the money. An investment in our future. Alright. Hyperdrive. Neat. Not gonna use it, but gets it off the thing. Who knows, maybe we'll get a wild hair, and it'll be like, you know what, I think I do want to build a ship, and we just migrate to a ship and then just continue the game. I don't know. All the beds are full again. That's crazy. So do we get paid when they get in the bed, or do we get paid when they're done sleeping? I kind of want to know how much we get paid per transaction. I'm assuming they rent the room, or whatever, like a motel kind of a thing? In Japan, they've got capsule hotels, which I find very intriguing. It's the same kind of philosophy. What are you going to do in there? Are you just going to sleep? You're just going to sleep? Cool, you don't need a ton of furniture and crap. Prisoner complaints. No access to a bed. Yeah. That sucks. Customers come first, I guess? That's kind of cruel, but is what it is. This can be done ad infinitum. There's no reason for me to have loose fibers around. Yeah, so that's going to take care of that. That's the next tier of armor. Hat, have you put on? Rogue bots detected. Okay, Hat has the latest and greatest of armor. Armor. I'll take that. I'll take that. So I do want... Oh. What's going on here? Oh, that's the prisoner, right. How many hauler chimp... Oh, they're called chimps. How many chimps we got? Is it just the one chimp? I swear to goodness, I had a chimp. Or did it get broken already? Oh, it got broken down already. Okay, fine. Totally cool. I wasn't sure if it was like, if there's even one, we can get started, or if it's, you have to wait for 3, or I didn't know how that worked. Okay. Anyway. Oop. Tip. So we get tipped when they're done. We get paid when they get in. Okay, that's fair. That is so much money. It's crazy. This is a lot of money. So nice out right now. Oh man, it's so nice, very clear. The problem is I took down the solar panels because I knew it was going to be a thing that if I did have to leave, I didn't want the panels out, and they're just loose. I don't have the authority to attach stuff to the building. Okay, are you all going to bed? You're just going to stand in the hallway. That's also fine. Y'all's gonna stand in the hallway. And it's beautifully bright right now. It's very nice. It's dead calm, man. Calm before the storm, certainly. Not trying to perv, I just want to know how much y'all are paying per stay here so I can do some math. No? You just want to check out the rooms? Oop! You thinking about it? You thinking about it? You thinking about it? It is like every other room, I assure you are not missing out. There's no FOMO here. Whoop. You stepped inside the room? Okay. Exciting. Money. Oop. What happened? Oh, shift change. Money? Money? If a meal is 178 credits, which it is. Oh. Thinking about it? Oh, come on. You're just standing in a room to just stand in a room. Whoop. Okay. 2 people in a room? Alright, whatever. I don't think there's an indicator when it says per service per thing. Service rating 74, revenue, customer served. It doesn't say anything, right? I mean, that does say a few things, but it doesn't tell me what I want to know. Every person who goes to bed gets you this much money. It helps me decide how I want to move the system, right? How should I be pushing stuff into other stuff? Sophisticated medical suite capable of the delicate and invasive process of installing cybernetic augmentations. Requires a skilled medic to operate, and the patient will need to recover afterwards, no doubt. Now, I think the way this works is we don't put the bill on the facility. I think we put the bill on the person. I forgot how this worked exactly. No. Maybe we draft someone and put them in the thing? No, okay, that's not how that works. That's okay. Because with it came the thing. Okay. Nano surgical enhancement came with implanted rebreather. We did the thing, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm not really too sure how this works. Not super worried about it at this very moment. Oh, here it is. Augmentation. Okay, enhance your crew members with technology. Augments are surgically enhanced by a skilled doctor using the surgical enhancement facility. The crew member undergoing surgery will need to rest after. So you can have 2 slots. Does every character have 2 slots? I wasn't sure if it was based on, like, zeal or something. Okay. So for those that are... Yeah, we don't have all that yet. Yep, that's fine. So, thank you, Nedved. For those that are non-combatant, that I want everyone to have a way to defend themselves. But for those that are strictly non-combatant, they'll have the faster... what'll be the faster work speed and probably the more health kind of a thing? That sort of a thing. And then the combatants will have the extra energy, which is important. Yeah. Thank you for the hydrate. Ah, delicious. All right. What's next? The Maya Corneus Ayakurniasari. Goodness gracious. Do you have medical stuff? Ooh, we got a bunch of vests now. Awesome. You can have this. You can have one. I guess you can have one of this that I don't want. Is that really the trade? It's dumb. Forget that noise. Okay. Who is the other member? Who are the other members of Team 1? So, Nedved. You get armored vest. Nico, armored vest. Zenli, armored vest. Okay, everyone's got... So we got 3 rifles and a laser rifle. Not the best, but that's really not shabby. Not too shabby. Where's this guy? Oh yeah, I'm not... None of that. None of that's happening. Yeah. Armored vest is the best armor in the game. Armost. No, you spelt it right. Is the most bestest armor in the game. The Armost. I like it. Man, I am not looking forward to the next 3 days. Excuse me. I'm not looking forward to the next 3 days. I'm very much a guy that it's like... I like it, just tell me the bad news and let me just get over it, right? I'm very much like that. But with weather, it's one of those things that you just don't know how bad it's going to be until it's a bad thing. Right? You don't really know, and you got to pay attention, and it's emotionally exhausting, and whatever. It's fine. It's part of life, right? New Kiarago shuttle, the Irksa. Take all that, thanks. I mean, I paid for it. I don't know why I guess I always thank you. Oh. Really? Not really. Nope, they are still having problems. They are still having problems. Oh no, Christine also passed out. Oh, and they're gone. Alright, well, that happened. How's our food situation? We probably need another planter for fruits and root vegetables, but that might be all we need. So, I don't know. 2 more? Kind of want to get the rest of this stuff done before I really worry about it too much. Are you closer to being hired? Oh. 2.5%. Wowee. Look at that. New mission available. Oh boy, is it to go rescue your crew? Give medical assistance. Yes, we can do that. Accept this. Yep. Thanks. That's easy. Man, that is so easy. I don't know why they don't just use the medical services we already have. Nickman, welcome! Greetings from Colombia. Welcome all of Colombia to this stream. My name's JohnMegacycle. I play video games. I'm a silly man. But, no, that was the whole thing. I'm a silly man. Welcome, absolutely. Feel free to shout out if you got any questions about the game, the build, if you need a link to the game store page, anything, let me know. I'm very much of the mind that we learn better when we are together and we share our knowledge. So if there's something you got questions about, like how does this work? How do you do that? What is this? Why is your face weird? I'll answer all the questions. I mean, as best as I can. Okay, that's scooted. All right. Everything's pretty quiet right now. Everything's very quiet right now. Fantastic. Oh, it's been a while since we've saved. Hi. We're gonna do this. How you doing? Are we still in a nebula? Why are the shields not online? Oh, there we go. I just said something. We must have left a nebula recently? Oh, we're still technically in a nebula. Thank you for the bits. How are we healing the crew? Crew heal mostly through medical beds. They need a place to rest. People will learn, or people will heal on their own if you don't do anything. But if they're bleeding out, they'll do the opposite of healing. Medical beds give a percentage boost for healing, so it's important to have a medical bed for someone to lay down and receive medical care. This allows someone to do medic stats or medic rolls against the injuries, whether they're bleeding or they got something more like bad cough or spores or something. They can attempt to be treated that way, maybe something broken. So that can help healing. The advanced medical bed is something you research a little later, and it adds an additional 50% to healing. So when someone is sick, they will willingly go to a bed. And here's Craig. This is someone that's not on our team, but they are a visitor accepting medical care. Because they're in a medical bed, their recovery boosted, and their health will heal much faster. Yeah, that's how you heal your crew. Again, if you left someone alone, their body would naturally heal, as long as they're not bleeding out or something a little more like that. But it just takes forever. So having a medical area where someone can try to be a doctor is better. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Any other questions, just hit me up. And this is also, to mention, this is the station game mode that's been added recently to the main game. So instead of a ship bouncing around like these guys, we start on an asteroid and we build up from here. We can provide services, which people are coming and accepting, and we get paid for said services delivered. More money means, well, more profits. We can buy more stuff. We can do more things with more money. We also have like a side quest, or I don't know if this is a main quest, but Rufus of the Pathfinders show up and they say like, hey, if we could send ships your way and you could take care of our crew, we'll give you these tokens, these prestige points. And you can use it to buy stuff in the shops. There's like little shops in here. You could recruit people or buy stuff. It also comes with a joint mining operation, which you can purchase shares of mining operations in the sector. Well, okay. Someone's having some big feelings. You can buy shares of a mining operation right here, and every so many days, we get just a cargo wagon full of stuff that we can turn into other stuff for people to buy. That's kind of the brunt of this. When you get to a certain point, what happens is Rufus says, okay, our operations are moving to a different sector. You're welcome to pack up and join us and build a new station. Or you could build a ship and just play the game as the game is normally played. And we've already beaten this game twice as a ship. Like, we've already played through and through. We found Eden twice already. So I'm not super worried about that, but this is still a really cool game mode that's been added. Yeah. It kind of takes away from the need for military as much. And it puts more of the effort of the game mode into economic and industrial development. And I've really enjoyed that so far. Yeah, I've really enjoyed that so far. With the main game, I kind of feel like combat is a little on the rough side. But you really have to get into combat. But with a game mode like this where it's more money based, I've really enjoyed this. Yeah, when we were starting, our cash, our income was razor thin. It was not. We were not living the high hog for. I think maybe we've been living it up like the 2 sessions ago, maybe 2 gaming sessions ago, is when we're finally getting into the good stuff. Now we're into the good stuff. Yeah. So in about 7 minutes, we're going to have another ad break. As always, beyond my control. But what we're going to do is I'm going to take about a 5 to 10 minute break at that time. Ooh, okay, I got to actually pay attention to this. You're raiding a derelict. Have fun with that. I'll take about a 5 to 10 minute break for me to get more water, for me to stretch. I could use a snack. I'm actually feeling a little peckish. And then what we'll do is we'll come back and we'll just keep playing. The reason why I mention all that is for the YouTube side, because all the streams I have go to YouTube eventually. I keep them for like archival purposes there, so to speak. Oh, Nick, thank you very much for the follow. I just got the notification now, even though it said 5 minutes ago. And LG, welcome, friend. I'll take like a 5-10 minute break, and the reason I say that now is because on the YouTube side, you might be like, hey, he stopped playing. I break these up into episodes there. I think 3.5 hours YouTube episodes over there are received way better than like a 9-hour episode chunk, right? I think that's a little heavy. And it's hard to find your spot again. It's just, you know, a couple of 2-hour movies are way more digestible than a 10-hour Grecian epic, right? Something like that, maybe. So, that's the tentative plan for that, and I want to make sure that's clear for anyone just joining us for the first time, and all that and all that. Yeah. Yeah, how you doing today, LG? Hope you're doing well today, friend. Okay. Did this... I'm gonna assume they did not clear that. Hapless Gambit, awesome. How you doing? What do I need? Is there anything I need? Just got back from work, first time since surgery. How are you doing? How's that coming along? How are you feeling? Hope the recovery has been steady while you've been on the mend. Could use... We are buying vegetables and everything significantly less, so that's valid. I have a bunch of minerals, do you? I don't want any of this. I don't know what to do with stuff that we just have so much of. Am I just gonna dump it? I guess we're gonna dump it eventually. It feels weird to dump good product. We got 4 more armored vests. Awesome sauce. Okay, so the Dream Team has their stuff. The Dream Team is decked out with combat stimulants and nano Drune Wessings. Wound dressings? What? Sound like Elmer Fudd for it got Dune Wessings. Good job. Good job, Elmer Fudd. You nailed it out of the park. Katiana is a pistol. Yep. Who's this? Iris. So we're looking for red shirts. Drew. Oh, I want to see everyone's zest. Hold on. Crank. Drew. Wow, you both have really good accuracy. Drew, Crank. Iris. Drew, Crank, Iris. Polo? Crank, Iris, Polo. Y'all are team 2? Okay, cool. Inventory time. You are gonna do armored, and you're gonna do, come on, all the way, combat stimulant, and you're gonna do nano wound dressing. Cool. Next, Crank. You already have the stuff. Iris. Paste. Nope, not bulletproof vest. Armored vest. Armored vest. You just get a paste and armored vest. Cool. Okay, everyone should be up to snuff. What are your skills? Weapon 4, weapon 3, weapon 3, weapon 6. Polo has laser rifle with the scope. Oh, that's why the accuracy is so high. Because scope. Okay, so team 2 is soon to be decked out. New cargo shuttle. Hey, look, a friend. I feel weird that is just flying in between the system without any, the dag nabbit, without any support whatsoever. It's just literally floating on its way to here as if that's okay. Anything could pop that son of a gun open and be like, hey, vittles. Nom 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 nom. It'd be just, I like money, and then bam, it's gone. Well, whatever. That's okay. Incoming ship. Hello, friends. Let me guess. Hull? Hull, yeah. Boom. That's friendship. I'm alive, I guess. I'm happy to be in bed now. Yes, I'm also glad you are laying down and resting. Sorry, I think you said that already, and I'm just spacing it. I'm just spacing it left and right here. Okay, we got an ad break kicking on. I'm going to go ahead and slow down the game speed. We're going to save this right here. I'm going to call this that for YouTube. So thank y'all for joining me. And I hope to catch you all next time.